I'm already on my second cup.
I've had one, but I haven't had my second one yet.
And you guys never brought me a cup? Jesus Christ, what kind of friends are you?
Yeah, really, eh? Let me see.
Okay.
They don't show a cup here on the reactions here, like emoji.
I'll have to create one.
Yeah, there you go.
Popped up chat. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, go that one. That's better.
Okay. Live. Turn on the monetization. On. Save. Copy this. There we go. Yeah, won't be long. I'll be with you guys.
Hey, take your time, man. I got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Everything's done. Yeah. Oh, it's nice and sunny this morning. Last night we had thunderstorms rolling through last night.
Oh, yeah?
Didn't stay too long though.
Yeah.
That was happening when I was on live stream last night.
Yeah, they got what 80% rain overnight tonight. So
Oh yeah, here it's 83% all day, 86% here all day. So
they said, oh, well, shower developing in the afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow here it's 86%. So we're gonna get it.
Yeah. Oh, we're live now, are we?
Yep.
Okay, better go find us here. Oh, there it is. Oop, that goes there.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. I already got my like in. There you go.
Okay. Hey, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Bill.
It's the terror corner brick himself.
Yeah, you're first this morning, Bill.
I liked your little. I liked your dog the other day, Bill, on Facebook. That was pretty cute.
Yeah. Oh, what? Really good. I don't know why my camera keeps going out of focus.
So my neighbor has this big barn, and the door is open on both ends. So what I might try today is doing a power leap through the barn with the drone.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah, today would have made 46 years. Yeah.
What?
I would have been married.
Oh my God.
Yeah. 2nd of June. I would have made 46 years.
That's okay, Roger. We all make mistakes.
I got married at 20 years old, so.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Hey, UFO. Good morning.
Good morning, UFO. How you doing?
And Mr. First himself, JDS.
Mr. First, not first.
How you doing there, John, this morning? UFO.
Mr. JDS, I'm always first. Yeah. Well, today we'll find out the official news this morning. Oh, Doug Ford's going to decide if the kids going back to school, but the committee already decided the kids aren't going back to school.
Okay.
But the cabinet has to decide on it. So the news is going to be today.
Well, I'm sure they're not going to go back because Doug Ford didn't want the kids to go back either.
Yeah, like go back to school for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? I don't know.
Yeah, it's not worth it, you know. Why spread the freaking disease, you know?
Just yeah.
I'm doing good there, John. Yeah. So guys, I'll be closing down at 11 o'clock again today. So
Yeah, I'll probably be up before that. I gotta, if that rain come, I want to get some work on that siding done today.
is it very windy there again today?
No, it's actually windy, almost zero right now. But I got to get some siding done. We're talking about going to the trailer this weekend, but I don't know.
So I'm gonna get my drone back on Monday.
Yeah.
So it's doing 63 Fahrenheit. We're already here. It's 18 Fahrenheit. 18 Celsius. Yeah, we're 95% rain tomorrow now. Okay.
100% here.
Yeah.
That's okay. Today's going to be nice. Oh.
The farmers are gonna be happy to get rain here. I know that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. According to the weather here, they said that it's going to get what is it? Soaking downpours finally arrive in Ontario with an extended stretch of sizzling heat to follow. Yeah, they're going to say it's going to feel like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week is going to be like, it's going to feel like 97 and up to 100.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, well, summer's here, boys. Summer's here.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go make a coffee and let this whiny dog out. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem.
Let me pull up the chat.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Oh.
What's up, JDS? Bill UFO. How you guys doing? What's going on outside, Roger? Any excitement?
Oh, pretty boring. Seems gonna be a nice day today. I hope the hell they'll be able to start doing the wires and the posts.
Oh yeah. Are you going to put your drone up when you see them up there and film them?
Oh hell yeah.
That'd be fun, eh?
Yeah. Hey, Johnny John Flyer, how you doing?
Good morning, Johnny. What's up, buddy? Yeah, so I think I'll bring 3 drones today. I'll bring my 2 FPV drones and my Mini 2. He said my neighbor said the crops are all coming up right now, so should be a good time to film the corn and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, if you haven't seen Bill's latest video, check it out. Posted it this morning.
I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to check that out. Bill, that's funny. You, the FPV flying machine.
Doing good there, Johnny.
Can't complain, Johnny. Stiff as heck because I've been organizing my garage the last 2 days in a row, but it's a good stiffness.
Oh, you're welcome, Bill.
Well, guess what? It's a
What?
groundhog.
Yeah,
I just seen him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just went to open the door, let dogs out, and I see the groundhog run from the pond right to underneath the shed, eh? Okay, how to get rid of a groundhog?
Oh, shit. That reminds me. I didn't tell you guys last night. Okay, so you know how I said there was a squirrel living in our house,
Yeah.
right? There's not a squirrel. There's 3 goddamn squirrels. 3.
Oh, no.
Oh my God. I couldn't believe it, man. I could not believe it.
Yeah.
Did you find a place where they go in?
Yep, we found it. And we've got these sticky glue traps. We're going to try to get them.
Okay.
So wish me luck. It's the war
Thank you.
against the rodents is on again this summer.
So, as soon as you catch all 3
Okay.
of them, block up that hole.
Oh yeah. As soon as I kill, I want to kill them first before I block the hole up. I don't want them dying inside the house, right?
Yeah.
Okay, bait the groundhog into a trap, catch it, and then release it in a wooded area 5 miles away. Create vibrations in the ground to scare them away. Smoke them out of their tunnel. Pour ammonia down their tunnel.
Oh
And
God,
deter with garlic and pepper.
that's for vampires, man. Not groundhogs.
Johnny John Flyer says, Paul, call Bill Murray.
Yeah. 5 natural ways: Epsom salts, castor oil, human hair clippings, soiled kitty litter. I got some of that. Yeah,
I got some of that. I'll give you mine.
Yeah, offensive sense. Huh.
I'll send that down to St. Thomas, man.
Yeah.
Just pee in the hole.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, watch the groundhog. Watch the groundhog jump up and bite him on the pecker. That'd be funny.
The farmer's almanac said groundhogs also dislike the smell of herbs, mint, sage, basil, lemon, rosemary, thyme, chives, and oregano.
They
God,
don't
you
like
make
that?
a spaghetti sauce? Making a spaghetti sauce or what?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, last night those little squirrels were taunting us. They were like hanging up on the edge of the house, looking at us, talking at us. Oh, those little buggers.
Mix ammonia with washing detergent.
Oh, yeah, yes. Uh-huh. Oh, this is where a guy puts, I think he put propane, oxypropane.
Oh my God.
Oh, that way, yeah. Down the
What
hole,
could go
then let
wrong?
Yeah, but it's
And,
underneath his
yeah,
shed. He's gonna blow
yeah.
up his shed.
What could
Yeah,
go?
yeah.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah, I've seen that before. The whole backyard goes. Yeah, yeah.
Bill, is this what you do to get rid of neighbors that are pissing you off?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching it there. I'm watching it. I've seen it before. I think that that's the same one I watched before. I'm not sure.
He's literally putting gas.
Oh
down
yeah. Oh
Can't
yeah.
In the
believe
ground.
this.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's pretty clever. I gotta give him that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What's he trying to kill? Oh, gopher. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it. Maybe just put gas in there without a light in it, maybe, but
Hey Johnny.
Good morning. Good morning. How y'all doing?
hey
What's up,
Johnny.
Johnny?
Back.
You, what's up?
What up? How you
Oh.
doing?
Oh, how you doing?
We're just looking at a video how to get rid of a gopher with gas, propane
Yeah, I told
gas.
Paul. Yeah, he just got to call Bill Murray. He'll come get rid of it for him.
Yeah,
Gopher.
You throw a candy bar in a pool, and then the gopher go after the.
Oh God, I remember that scene. And he comes up with the candy bar and puts it in his mouth. Oh God. Yeah, good times.
I know. It seemed like that was a long time ago, doesn't it?
That was a long time ago. It was like 30 years ago, man.
Shit, probably longer than that.
What you up to today, Johnny?
Oh, I'm at work. Got here this morning bright and early, and I got to go back home around about an hour. And my daughter's got to leave, and I got to go watch my granddaughter for a few minutes. So
Oh, that sounds nice.
just kind of hanging out. Not too much going on. It stormed yesterday. We got about 2.5 inches of rain in about 45 minutes yesterday afternoon. Got some more coming today. So
Oh,
typical weather in Louisiana, I guess. But I don't know. We're gonna have rain for 3 or 4 days, it looks like.
yeah.
Okay.
you can see my shed. I got tar paper on it already, but see the dogs going around there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they just ripped my tar paper, the little buggers. They're trying to get at the beagle. You can't see her. She's a hunt dog. She won't give up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Ron.
Hey Ron, how you doing this morning?
Ron
What's up,
Loxer,
Ron?
good morning. So you doing some flying this morning?
Yeah, I'm just getting some coffee into me, and then I'm going to head out to my neighbor's farm. He's got
Oh, yeah.
600 acres and a whole lot of barns. So I think I'm going to do a barnstorming flight.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, should be. I hope I don't crash.
What's another crash? No big deal.
Yeah, what's another crash? Yeah, I really want to just go film, like do some kind of dives over the corn and the crops and just have some fun flights like that.
Oh, she's digging. Okay, I gotta go bring a dog in. I think I got a beagle in there. She's digging under the shed there, trying to get in there. Yeah. All I see is a tail right now.
Roger, how about you? You doing any flying, or how's the weather?
My drone's in Texas.
Texas. Oh, is
Yeah.
it repair?
What?
Yeah.
I had a flyway and ended up in Texas.
Yeah, that's a long flight, Roger.
Yeah, that's a good battery.
They sent it out. They sent it back to yesterday, so I gotta wait for the UPS. Yeah, so I was supposed to get it by Monday.
Yeah, Captain Ray got his little Femi Mini yesterday, and he finally got it going. He had little problems. Well, he did actually have he had a setting on the back of the drone. There's a little switch, a little bitty toggle switch that says remote control or Wi-Fi, and it's got to be on remote control because the sticks wasn't working on his on the RC. So after doing some technical support and stuff, and
which
we
drone
kind of
was
going
that?
back and forth, he got it going.
Which drone was that?
He's got the little Femi Mini.
Oh, okay.
So is it a lot like the DJI Mini?
You know, it really does fly pretty good. You know, they did have a firmware update, had a little tilted horizon, you know, kind of typical of Femi, but it's really not that bad. And really the camera is some kind of Sony component. So the camera is pretty good on it. And it really does for $319, it really does fly pretty good. I mean, I like it. You know, I'm not.
What's the Mini 2 is what, $399 in the US?
Yeah, you can actually, well, the Mini 2 is, I think, $499, and then
$499.
$599 with the Fly More. But you can get a original Mini for, I think somebody had them like $319 or $329. So, you know,
Okay.
and they'll probably eventually do away with that original Mini and just have the Mini 2, and then, you know, it's supposed to be a Mini 3 coming out. So there's always something coming out, you know.
Oh yeah.
But it's not a bad drone for $319. I mean, not that, you know, I mean, it's still a lot of money. You don't want to, you know, piss it away. But I think that, you know, with some firmware updates and it's kind of fun to fly. The only negative is right now it just shipped with one battery. So it's kind of hard to, you know, by the time you fool with your settings and get it like you want it, I mean, you pretty well,
Yeah.
your battery's pretty well gone. So, but they are going to start shipping.
It's good that DJI has some competition though. It's nice.
Yeah, and then they got the new Xeno Pro Mini, a Mini Pro coming out here. They got a big live event Saturday morning on YouTube. Hubson is putting out.
Everybody's going sub 250 now. That's good.
Yeah. Well, here in the United States, I mean, it's not I'd say a big, you know, it's not a big selling point, but you know, I know in other parts of the, you know, they were Roger's at, it's definitely, you know.
Well, the thing, yeah, especially in Canada, the sub 250, there's almost no rules at all. You can just pretty much do whatever you want, except interfere with airplane traffic. But otherwise, yeah, pretty handy.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, I think some of the, even though I mean, I just took the test for the Part 107, and you know, it's so many questions on there and stuff that's not drone related. And I'm not saying,
oh my God, I know.
I mean, I don't say you need to be, you know, like under 250. Yeah. Could you hurt somebody with that drone? Well, absolutely. If you run right into their face, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just a little overkill here, you know, for some of the stuff. But I mean, it's better to have that knowledge at least, you know.
They really need a third tier. Like here in Canada, they have basic and advanced, and the advanced is basically like your 107. But they need a third tier that's like geared for professional pilots that are doing large UASs, you know, like stuff like big helicopters, like big VTOL aircraft or whatnot, because the advanced stuff and the 107 stuff covers all kinds of things that we'll never touch, like, you know, runway numbering and all that. When we're not going to land on runways, you know, we're supposed to stay away from airports, right?
Right. Yeah. And that's what some of the questions are definitely, you know, I mean, some of the easy test questions are just memorization, but you know, on the, man, I got a lot of questions. I was so kind of not aggravated, but the stable and unstable air and weather stuff was kind of what I don't know. It just seems kind of opposite, because stable air has, you know, poor visibility and da. And it's like, but I hardly had any questions on that, you know.
Nice. Well, it's about as nice a day here as you're going to get in Canada. 21 degrees Celsius, about 70 degrees Fahrenheit, clear skies, no wind. Oh, beautiful today.
Did you misspell your name, or do you take the S out?
Dude, you know what? I don't know why it does that. I have no idea.
Roger, I don't know if you can have somebody on the show that can't spell their own name, you know. I don't know about that.
And claims to be a writer, right? I know. Isn't that embarrassing? How do I fix
well,
that?
you know, hey, you're not Asgard anymore. You're just a guard.
A guard. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't change that, so
I don't know if I can either.
gotta be done on Hugh's end.
That's all right. We know who he is, Roger.
Yeah.
He's got that distinct. He's got that radio disc jockey voice.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Oh, it's hard waking up this morning.
Oh, I hear you. I woke up at 4 a.m. to go to the bathroom, and I had a hard time getting back to sleep. There we go. Now I'm Asgard. I'm back, boys. Asgard is in the house.
Hey, Chris, good morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Not bad yourself.
Out in the middle of nowhere again.
Oh,
Jackson, what's up, my man? How you doing?
What's up? I'm delivering to a field that they haven't even dug a hole yet.
Uh-oh.
How about that?
Where you at?
Truly,
In
I'm
Virginia
in
somewhere?
Purcellville, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Purcellville.
okay.
Been a while since I've been there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I miss those back roads, man.
well, I guess I'm going.
Oh, go ahead, Paul.
Well, I guess I'm going to Tilsonburg today. Got one to come down in Tilsonburg, one to go up in Tilsonburg.
Okay.
Oh,
Then
nice.
I got one to put up on Brant Ave in St. Thomas for one agent already. Yeah.
When my son was little in the summers, we used to take my Jeep with the top down. We'd go down those back roads, just like where Chris is now. Just drive around, see the deers, the foxes, and smell the honeysuckle in the spring. Oh, Virginia is just such a beautiful state.
That puts a kink into some of my plans.
You getting kinky, are you, Paul?
Yeah, I wanted to go do some work on my shed here, get some siding started. Oh, well, I got lots of time. But they're just calling for rain later on this afternoon, right?
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to rain all day tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, same here.
We had bad winds for the past 2 weeks here, really bad winds and rain. And it's our springtime here.
Yep. Yeah, I took my drone up the other day and had that new camera that I bought, that SMO 4K action camera. But the footage looked terrible. And I think it was mainly because the wind was so bad. I was getting gusts of like
Okay.
30, 40 miles an hour. So everything was kind of bumpy and lumpy.
Yeah. Oh,
You
Purple
crap.
Rain's in the chat.
You flying FPV today?
I'm flying both GPS and FPV.
Oh, okay.
Yep, bringing it all.
47329.
I might even put my DJI drone up and then film my FPV drone.
Yeah.
I
Or you
thought
try to
that'd be fun.
fly your FPV drone around your drone.
Yeah, I sure
Hey, you
could.
try to fly the FPV through the legs of that DJI. There you go.
Yeah, right.
I'd like to thank everybody for being in the chat this morning. It's a slow chat for Wednesday morning. I
47329.
hope everybody took their meds already this morning. I took my shots this morning already.
Ooh.
Cool. Where's that? Springwater Road. Oh, that's that.
Oh my God. Sorry, Bill. I was just catching up on chat. Did you see what Bill put? One time, Hugh, the neighbor made me mad when I was a kid. So I took a butter container, caught a bee, shook it up, and then put it in the mailbox. And one by one, and had a good swarm. Oh my God. You were nasty, Bill. So you really were the terror of Corner Brook. See, I'm not even exaggerating when I call you that.
Well, you could have put a snake in there.
Oh, good morning, Kim. What's up, buddy?
Kim mailed out your box yesterday there, Hugh.
Awesome, man. Looking forward to seeing it.
Did Kim give you the tracking number?
He did not. But that's okay.
Shame on you, Kim.
We got 111.
Guess the number was too long for him to type.
That's all right. Don't worry about it, man.
It's like 17 digits on that tracking number, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, little Ama Laura, how you doing this morning?
Good morning, Laura. What's up?
Good morning, Laura.
So what else is new at your end there, Johnny?
I'm sorry, Rod. Go ahead.
What else is new at your end?
Oh, not too much. I think it's kind of a quiet week after the holiday. Seems like we had a little office meeting yesterday, and it really, I think the problem is around everywhere is the listings. Nobody wants to list right now, even though the prices are great. If you get a listing, you're doing good. If you don't, then you don't really. It's kind of slow in real estate if you don't. I think as an office, we usually average about 250 listings, and we have, as of yesterday, we have 49 listings.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's how. That's
Yeah,
how
but what's
down.
happening? What's happening is people are selling their houses, but when they come to buy another house, it's too damn expensive.
Well, yeah, it's
So they'd
like
rather stay in their own house.
you sell high. If you sell high, you got to buy high. Like, for instance, we sold our, condo at the beach, but I kind of miss it, but got a great price for it, but can't replace it,
That's it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
we had a really nice unit, but I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't give what they gave for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but prices got to come down, and it's, I mean, lumber is really, my daughter and I were fixing to build, and we just can't do it right now. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
hopefully
well-
we're coming to the end of this pandemic BS, right?
I guess but it's weird because, I don't know. I know it's a lot to do. They blame everything on the pandemic, and, as far as making a board and 2x4 and plywood, that ain't changed in 50 or 75 years, so why, how can a 2x4 go from $2 to $9,
Well, it's economics, right? It's supply and demand, because people are home, they're doing more renos, and the demand for lumber goes up, and hence the price goes up. It's,
Yeah.
it
Well, I know,
follows
but
that pattern.
we get hurricanes, you get a supply for gas, and they can't raise the price of gas, so
Yep.
I don't know.
That's
It's
good
kind-
thinking there, little Laura. Yeah. Get yourself the Mavic Mini 2. That'd be
Nice.
really nice.
Good for you, Laura. Yeah, get that Mini 2. I think you will be so happy with it.
Yeah, I would agree. I'll tell you what, that's almost a drone, barring the wind being real strong. I'll tell you what, the Mini 2 can probably do just about anything you ask of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For a good medium price, unless you want to step up to the Air 2 or something,
Yep. That Chris's phone or something?
No, that's I don't know if it's a I don't know what it is, but it's from his truck.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, see here, as of, was it today? For mortgages down here, they gotta have a stress test now of 5%, right? So
Yeah.
it starts today. So that might make a difference on the prices and people buying and stuff. So it's gonna be interesting. But I've got one down and 2 up today, another one up tomorrow already. So
Okay.
Yeah, what's happening in our office, we have our meeting, and if you say I was gonna list your house, Paul, and I tell somebody in the office, it's almost selling in-house before it even goes on the MLS,
yeah. Oh yeah. Well, see, they got that thing here called coming soon.
Yeah.
So they put a sign up, put a coming soon on it.
Yeah.
They get 10 or 15 people interested in it.
Yeah, that's kind of a new thing lately. They put those coming ups, and and actually, I mean, I'll be honest with you, even though I'm a real estate agent, right now, if you put a for sale by owner in the sign in the yard, you're gonna pretty well sell it pretty quick yourself. And I mean, that's just the way it is,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And see, the thing is that with the coming soon sign on it, that the agent's got full control, right? So once it goes up on the MLS, anybody can sell it, right?
Right.
Well, we're on the road again by the looks of
Oh, yeah, get out of this shit.
it.
They're making him take it, and he ain't even dug a hole yet.
Oh. So how many trips you got today?
One more.
Yeah.
So I guess you were on the road pretty early this morning.
I'm only like 40 minutes away from where I'm from.
Okay.
I told him, I said, you're a better man than me because I wouldn't have took it.
Good.
Price
Mike.
gouging, man. Price gouging is unbelievable. There ain't no more shortage than a man in the moon. I don't care what anybody says.
I would agree, Chris. That's a bunch of, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can create a shortage on anything if you want to, you know, if
Yes,
if
you
you're the
can.
supplier, you know.
Exactly right.
I mean, look at the car lots. You know, there's a big Ford dealership in front of my
Oh,
house.
crazy.
They actually have 3 cars on this whole lot, and they average. I was talking to the manager the other day. Well, I mean, I know them real good. They have usually about 275 new vehicles. They have 3 on the lot as of yesterday.
Oh, wow. Hey, Ron.
Morning.
Morning, Rod.
How's everybody?
551. Look at you.
Ron,
Hey. Woo, woo,
Morning,
woo,
Ron.
woo, woo, woo.
How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, man?
A little better. Each day is getting better.
Good.
You still sound like crap, but good to see you.
Yeah.
hey, look, he spelled his name right. He got Ronald instead of Ron. Even see.
Shoot.
Hey, he should be a writer or something.
Here, let me put it up here properly.
Now we're picking on you, Ron, because he spelled his name wrong.
There you go. Squad 51. There you go.
I was just watching some old episodes that on YouTube the other day.
Oh, yeah.
With Johnny Gage, Roy DeSoto. Yeah. Good old Nurse Dixie.
You know what I miss is the Andy Griffith Show. I used to love that show. God, that was
Yeah.
good.
Barney did some stupid shit.
Oh, Barney Fife was quite the dude, man. Quite the guy.
And isn't it true? Every town has a Barney Fife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called a cop that once. It didn't go over well.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's not probably not the thing you want. You might not want to call them Barney Fife. Unless they're under 30 years old, they might not know who it is anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, my.
Oh, yeah, probably not.
I
So
was
what you up to today, Ron? You working?
I'm actually gonna go over to Devil's Tower today on the bike and taking the camera with me, and it's another one of the projects that guy has for me.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah, and I'm anxiously awaiting tomorrow for my fluid head to come in.
Nice.
I'll tell you what, it's darn worth to belong to Amazon. You know, with all the stuff I buy, you get the free delivery, free shipping.
Oh, for sure.
That's nice. Yeah.
Well, and you get their Prime Video stuff, right, too? So you get basically a movie channel, too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I watch their stuff all the time.
I'll bring it back, guys. I'm going to go make a hot chocolate.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Ew.
Yeah, so I think I'm going barnstorming today, Ron.
Barnstorming?
Barnstorming, yeah. My neighbor's got this huge
Look,
old
Ron.
barn.
That'd be the place.
Everybody's got that picture from the bike.
Yeah. So what are you doing here now?
I'm just gonna fly through a barn. I'm gonna do a power loop, like loop through the barn,
Oh,
over, up, around, and then through the 2 doors, like in and out and up and over.
you do another music video?
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
That was good, buddy. I like that.
I don't dance for anybody, right? But I decided to dance that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched your little kaleidoscope thing you did the other day. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I had this crappy drone footage, Johnny. It was like I was bored and I was sitting on the couch and I just did that on my iPhone. It wasn't great, but just something to put
It
out.
was something different, yeah.
Yeah, just a little experiment. But that music video that I did with me dancing, God darn, I bet you that took 16, 20 hours to do.
I was
to
gonna
edit.
ask. That had to take you a while.
That was a
Really?
long edit. Yeah, it really was.
You know what? That's what makes it huge. When you take that, and I've seen many people just put crappy stuff together. They got good footage and put crappy stuff together. Yeah, it's all in the editing.
Yeah. Well, it was fun. It was just something to do. I'm retired, right? I got all the time in the world. So, got to do something, right? Got to keep busy.
Ron, what do you use to edit, Ron?
Pardon me?
What do you use to edit? What program?
I have Final Cut Pro, and then I have Lumivision on my iPad. And I've looked at DaVinci. I've looked at Premiere. I just don't want to take the time and learn another program.
Right.
Yeah. I hear you.
Once you learn one, it's like, and there's so much more to it that I know. I really wish I could find a really good class, even pay the money to
Right.
find out what these big pro guys, are using and
Yeah,
how
but-
they go about it.
Dude, Final
So-
Cut Pro is a lot of really high-end people use Final Cut Pro. That's a good program.
Oh yeah. I'm still confused, and I got to get with a. I don't know if you guys know Al Diaz.
Yeah.
Yep. Al's fairly efficient at Final Cut,
Mhm.
and I've bugged his ear a couple times trying to learn different things, and I know enough to get by. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, that's all you need usually.
Yeah.
Luckily, like YouTube is such a great resource. I've been using Premiere Pro for
Oh my gosh, yeah.
almost 10 years now. And everything I learned about Premiere Pro, I just learned on YouTube videos, right? If I needed to do something, I looked up that specific task and then I just
Mhm.
built on that. I just kept looking stuff up,
Yeah.
A little harder with DaVinci Resolve. There's not as many videos.
Oh really?
Yeah.
But it seems so popular, though. I wonder why.
Well, it just, it's kind of like, it's just that Premiere Pro is so much more popular.
Is it really? Okay.
DaVinci Resolve is like, I guess they really use it a lot in the industry for color grading, right? That's the big thing.
Yeah. Officer Jackson, you're driving down a skinny road.
Yes. With a trailer.
Oh, Jesus. Hope nobody wants to come the other direction. They ain't getting
I'm
by you.
53. Hey, I'm 53 foot coming out. I was 75 foot coming in.
Oh,
But the truck was 85 feet and barely made it around this turn.
jeez.
Excuse me, sir, but are you
Still
qualified to operate that vehicle?
Oh, shit.
They put them up on this curb, but not shit. I can't go nowhere.
Oh,
This is like I tell these guys. I said, if I ran my SWAT team like I run this operation, my men would be dead in the first mission.
oh no.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's just stupid. All they do is give you an address. That's all they give you,
Yeah.
and then they wonder why I go crazy all the time. Because one of these days we're gonna kill somebody out here. I hate to say
Oh
it.
no.
I don't want it to happen, but you never
Johnny
know,
had to
man.
step out.
I don't know. He just disappeared.
I'm still
Yeah,
here, guys.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn my camera off because of the meeting there, but I'm still here.
Okay.
But Roger, we like to watch you eat. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Remember, he's listening.
My days are so boring without it, Roger.
Johnny had problems with his internet. Okay.
Well, I just texted my agent about those aerials. You're gonna have to do it Friday or Monday because Saturday and Sunday are out for weather here. Way too windy. They're calling for 50-kilometer-an-hour winds on Saturday.
Oh.
I'm not flying on that.
No.
Well, it's not that I couldn't, But the problem is I'm down close to houses and trees and crap. I'm not taking a chance.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's hard to get a clear photo too if the wind's
Yeah.
up, right?
Yep. Oh, Johnny Dornblatt lost his internet.
Let it be, let it be, let it
Hey,
be.
Paul, what you do is, I was listening to your story about your groundhog. Put a smoke bomb down out there and sit back about 20 yards with a rifle.
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Oh,
I live in
God.
the city. I live in a city. That's the problem. Otherwise, I would have plunked this thing a long time ago. Well,
22
I did.
short.
Well, I didn't. Well, I got a 22. Stick it down the hole or something. But
Used the
I had
22
one
short.
before. I thought we got rid of it, but I see it's back.
I actually had you use those little 22 shorts. They are really quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, real quiet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Light them off and yeah. We have
They,
those damn prairie dogs out here. Do you guys have prairie dogs up in Canada?
Yes, out west.
Yeah, out west. So the prairies, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Alberta.
Out here. Here we got groundhogs. Here. Yeah.
Ron, when
Yeah,
I was a
the
little
groundhog.
kid, I put a snare in the ground and I caught a prairie dog and kept it as a pet for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I told you my story the other day. There, I was had coffee with a friend of mine. Oh, I think it was, I forget what, a couple of nights ago. Anyways, come down around this hill. We call it Horseshoe Hill, but it's really tight. But anyways, I come down around the straight section. There's a car stop about partway down the hill. And what the hell's going on? Why did you stop? I come up behind it and I look. There's about 4 baby raccoons around his back tire, and they're afraid to move it because they're going to run over one of these baby raccoons, right? The couple, they had to be around 20 years old, someplace in that area. So, anyways, but he wouldn't get out of the vehicle. So the girl, she'd kind of opened the door to see if the coons were still around her tire. So, anyways, I got flashing lights on my truck because I do a lot of roadside stuff. So, anyways, I threw them on and I got out. I went up, talked to her, and I was looking at the little baby coons. They're only about that big around, not very big. So I went back to my truck, got my gloves on, grabbed a scuff of the neck, put him over in the ditch so they could go. He wouldn't even get out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Mm. When we were young, we used to go camping and you'd watch in the campgrounds, you'd see the raccoons jump up into the garbage cans.
Yeah.
And we'd run up there with the lid,
Yeah.
clamp down the lid, and then we'd grab a log and beat on the can like we were at a rock concert. And then we'd open up the lid, they're just sitting there like, oh my God.
Well, I just reached over and grabbed him and scuffed him like a cat, put him over in the ditch. And the funny thing is, I come out down by the wheel. I was going to bend over to try and get under the car. Well, crap, they came right out to me.
Really?
So I think what happened, they seen him on the side of the road and they stopped to look at him, and then they come in around the car, right? So, boy, he must be a tough boy. He wouldn't even get out of his vehicle. What
I'll tell you, they're mean little buggers. You gotta
Yeah.
watch them.
Yeah.
Raccoons. They say if you see them during the day, like an adult one, you see them during the day, you usually run around. There's good chance they may have rabies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was just before dusk, just before it started
Oh.
getting dark. They're just little babies. I've had them that big before. Not a real big issue.
Well, here, let me show you something. This is kind of cool.
Okay.
I guess he wasn't going to impress his girlfriend, I guess, or his new wife or whatever, because they were young. But
I'll be closing down 11 o'clock today, guys. So
yeah.
No, it's not a new girlfriend.
what's that?
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Some
What'd I
coons
miss?
there in it.
Oh, can you show me that again, Ron? Sorry, I missed it. I had it's on a different screen. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
There's a guy over in Sundance. Apparently he picked him up along the road, and that, and there was like a badger. I forget what else, but he's a taxidermist.
Yeah.
And he takes them, he makes different taxidermy mounts, and yeah, I bought that last year. There's a little like a little cafe right over by Devil's Tower. Older couple own it. They're real nice, and they sell that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What does that go for? Like $200-300 or something?
That was $200.
$200, yeah.
Yeah. I was over there one day, two years ago, or yeah, like 2 or 3 summers ago. I was over there and walked in, and there's Morgan Freeman, and the whole film
No
crew.
kidding.
They were doing a documentary of Devil's Tower. He ate lunch there every day for a week.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're locals, and we try to, patronize their business. I bring my hunters in there, and
Yep.
they're nice. Just an older couple trying to get by.
Yep. Man, look at that road Chris is on. That's just gorgeous. I miss that.
Yeah, 1 month from today, I take off for the West Coast. Can't wait.
Where are you heading?
My plan, my route of travel, matter of fact, I got to start routing it out on the way to Boise, leaving here, going up through the Bighorn Mountains. Depending on a friend I'm taking with me hasn't been in some of these areas, so I don't know if I'm going to go in the northeast entrance or the east entrance of Yellowstone after the Bighorns. Then we'll come out the west side eventually and come into eastern Idaho, stay overnight with my good friends, and then the next day I want to take and show him as a matter of fact, it's right up by what's his name, Idaho quadcopters.
Oh, Marcus. Yeah.
Marcus, yeah, right up by his place. There's it's called Shoshone Falls. They call it the Niagara of the U.S. It's a gigantic waterfall.
Heard of it.
And second day destination is Boise, meeting 8 other guys, and then we're going the July 4th. We're leaving. We'll be to the Oregon coast, riding the coast up to Washington.
Wow.
Then we're going inland somewhere. I don't know where. Those guys have it all planned out, but we'll end up in Seattle, taking a ferry across to some island, and we're actually going to be going up to final destination is Olympic National Park.
That's going to be a hell of a trip, Ron. Wow.
Yeah, it'll be a good 8-10 days. I'll have to pop in every once in a while if I have cell service.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. The neat thing I like about Olympic National Park is that it has 3 different environments. You have your shoreline and just like gigantic rock formations and ocean, and the waves up there are really strong.
Oh yeah.
And then slightly inland, you have the tropical rainforest.
Yep.
And then you go up to elevation and you have the snowy cap mountains. So there's 3 environments in one national park.
I follow a lot of landscape photographers that are around there.
Mm-hmm.
See some really nice stuff. Yeah, beautiful area.
AC Drone Dude, good morning, sir.
What's up, AZ?
Oh, Mr. Easy Drone Dude.
Officer Jackson, you're taking out some serious bugs, dude. Man, like little pterodactyls hitting your windshield.
You know, Ron, I was thinking about that the other day. I was hearing about the cicadas coming back.
Oh, really?
I was in the last time the cicadas came out in DC. I was there, and I was on my motorcycle and wearing an open-faced helmet on a bike with no windscreen. I got a cicada right between the eyes, and it felt like a rock somebody threw at me. Holy shit. Really stunned me.
Today. That's when you're doing 60 mile an hour, 70 mile an hour down a highway, they hurt.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the last thing they see going through their mind is their ass when they hit you.
That's exactly it, eh? Yeah.
I see what Angie went camping there in Texas or something,
Yep.
and she was having a problem with bison.
Did you see that?
What was she doing, Paul?
Well, she went camping someplace in Texas, and her campground where she was going to go and stay, there was a bison there, and it wouldn't leave. Kept hanging around, so she had to go to some other place to. Yeah.
I've never heard Angie cuss, but she said the F word. She goes, "It's a fucking bison." She was so shocked. That was
Oh, you
pretty
go out to
funny.
Yellowstone, you get so sick of them. Oh,
Oh, I
and they
bet.
control the highways.
Yeah.
And yeah, I caught some neat pictures of the babies the other day when I was out there.
Oh, here comes Paul Murray.
Hey, good morning, Paul.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Paul.
How's everybody today?
Good. Good morning,
Good.
Paul. How's Fleet Admiral Murray doing this morning?
Oh, not bad. Me and I got up early. I did a couple of river cams, 2 ships upbound at the same time. And then me and I took our bottle returns back because you got to pay deposit. You got to get returns. So I took 2 bags back and picked up a few things, and we're back.
Welcome back.
Well, those two ships were chasing each other there, Paul.
Yeah, the one was the Tregurtha.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
if you go back and look at it, Paul, it really turned out well.
Yeah, I did. I was watching it. I was watching it on the Port Huron cam this morning.
Well, I got up and I took a look. No operators on. No operators on anywhere. So I swung the camera around and left it sit there looking downstream and made a note to them to, hey, somebody want to take this cam? Nobody responded. So I said, hell, I'll do it.
Hey, Paul, when there's no operator, does it go on automatic or something?
Yeah, it just pans around. And what's bad
Okay.
about it is like the case of the Tregurtha or some an occasion where there's 2 ships, it'll just pan past them.
Okay, yeah.
It doesn't have a fire mode, which would really be nice. If
Yeah.
No, go lay down.
But I don't want it, Paul.
Oh,
I do.
well, I've got a groundhog in my backyard there, Paul, and I got 2 dogs that are just driving me nuts. They want to get it, and it just
Hey, Hugh,
Yes, sir.
here's that Shoshone Falls I was telling you about.
oh,
my
look
God.
at that.
That's pretty.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
So
nice.
this is the water in the spring can be 10 times more powerful than this.
Look at the rainbow. Wow. That's spectacular.
And then about 5 miles down, there's a spot called Centennial Falls, and you can hike
Uh-huh.
up to it. You can actually walk underneath the waterfalls. I'll show you. You'll see this tiny little white speck. That's me with my white T-shirt.
Okay.
To give you a perspective of how big the falls really is.
Did you guys see what BMAC did with his Insta 360 and his drone with the falls?
Yeah, I saw that.
That was really
yesterday.
cool, eh?
Uh-huh.
He did a good job with that.
You gotta watch. I think I was in the spring that was Tweety birds are flying around. I'm scared to death of them now ever since I got
Ron,
knocked out of the sky.
Ron, do you put that on a site where they sell it and you get the residuals or no?
No, this is just on my YouTube channel. Look how big this falls is though.
Wow.
And the wind was really screaming too. Wait till you see the trees up top.
Would he make money with videos like this?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You might want to get with Hugh because Hugh sells.
Look down in that bottom left-hand corner coming up here. Where's it at? There it is, right here. That little white dot is my T-shirt, but that just kind of shows you how
Oh
big
my
those
goodness.
Oh,
waterfalls.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a hell of a shower, wouldn't it, to stand under that?
Oh yeah, people go in, they stand underneath it, and
Yeah.
you could get pummeled pretty good.
I bet.
Anyhow, that's
Wow.
Centennial Shoshone Falls. All How do I stop this?
Man, you get to some nice places, that's for sure.
There we go.
Wow, that was an awesome place to be able to fly. Wow.
Oh, it's neat.
Only wish.
They call it the Niagara of the U.S.
We got no falls around here except for, no, we got none around here like that.
What are you mostly like flat or got mountains where you're at, Roger?
Where I am right now, right here, it's flat. But I mean, you go up about, say 70 miles from here and then it's all mountains.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Roger lives in a pretty spectacular place too. It's pretty beautiful.
I'm hoping someday if your borders ever open up, of going up through Glacier and then following the mountains up into Canada. They say it's even prettier than Glacier.
Yeah.
That and Banff, Canada, I really want to come to someday.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Banff.
Banff is
Yeah,
spectacular.
yeah, Banff. I've been there a few times.
Yeah, really nice. And you know another nice place, Ron, if you get a chance, there's a place called Grossmoor National Park out in Newfoundland to the far east of Canada, where Bill Newfound Drone lives. That is a spectacular place.
Really?
Oh, amazing.
And Jasper too. You go up there, you get into the the Columbia ice fields and stuff up there too, right?
Oh yeah.
But Banff is nice. Lake Louise, eh? Oh, geez, that's just gorgeous.
Yeah,
Then
I
there's
heard.
then there's to the east of there's mountains there, and they call it the Three Sisters. It's quite popular
Yeah.
too.
That's in Oregon. There's a thing called the Two Sisters. Yeah, is that two? Yeah, we'll go up through there.
Yeah.
That's up like Mount Rainier and Mount. Yeah, we'll go up near there, Mount St. Helens, and did that a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Ron, it looks like you're feeling a little better.
Yeah, I actually had a decent night's sleep, and I still got that congestion in my chest a little bit, but I don't feel as. I tell you, for a couple of days, man, I was knocked out.
Oh yeah.
I just had no energy. But yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm going to try the gym today. Just light workout.
Oh, be careful.
And,
Don't push it, man.
Yeah,
Well,
I just
I
feel
go
so
for my,
weak though right now.
I get my first COVID shot tomorrow, so I'm hoping I don't get sick like you did.
Yeah,
Ugh.
they're Ron. There's the Three Sisters. They call it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's quite, yeah. It's,
Very nice.
Yeah, I don't even know if I'm ever going to get to do my bear hunt up there. I'm talking maybe 22 or 23 now, or 23.
Wow. How come?
Well, because your borders are shut down.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
I keep getting. I think a lot of people have canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm hanging in there. The outfitter is a personal friend of the guy I work for here, and I booked a hunt last February with him. I have a $500 deposit with him, but it sounds like so much fun. We come into a base camp, and then where I'm hunting, my friend Jim and we're getting in some kind of float plane, take every morning, and going out to the remote base. Oh yeah, that's just
Lake.
Oh,
That's that's Banff, Lake Louise, right? So, yeah, that's it.
imagine flying a drone through there. Wouldn't that be so cool?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it's-
no kidding.
Will it be worth the jail sentence?
Probably not, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure you can fly a drone there because that's classified as a park, eh? Or a provincial.
Oh
or
yeah, I
whatever.
know. I'm sure
Yeah.
it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, if it'd be worth the jail. So I got some good footage out of it. Couple years ago.
Yeah. And a cellmate named Bubba. Yeah.
Yeah. Is you or is you ain't my baby.
Well, I think I'm gonna have to go to Tim Hortons for breakfast, Roger.
Oh, I'll be hitting that this afternoon, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Is that something? I always hear you guys talking about that. Tim Hortons, that like a chain?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's coffee chain. Yep.
It was founded by a famous hockey player named Tim Horton in Canada.
Yeah.
Now, you Americans owned it for a while. We sold it, and then I think it's Canadians owned it again. But I was so pissed off when they sold it. I'm like, this is a Canadian franchise. Why are you selling it? You know?
Really.
Well, it's like
what was it?
like I was saying yesterday, it's like our hockey team here.
Yeah.
If you don't you all Canadians, they're all Americans. So
I love you Americans, but Jesus, when I watch hockey, I want to see Canadians if I'm watching a Canadian team, right? I mean, that just
Yeah.
seems natural.
Yeah. Or from Russia or something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? You know what would be really cool is if the players from all the teams are from the city they're from, like Toronto or Montreal or New York City or whatever, right? That would be interesting.
back
I went into
back in the old days, all the hockey team was all from Montreal mainly. So
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I headline around here. Park Hill's not too far from me here, but see a female. They figured it's going to be on the Ontario Hockey League draft.
Wow.
The first female. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, can you imagine a woman out there fighting like a hockey fight? I wouldn't like that.
When I used to photograph like high school and college hockey and soccer, I used to work for a sports photographer, but those women, you think the guys get into it? Huh. Those girls get
really?
mean.
No.
Fingernails, the hair pulling, and the language. Woo!
good cat fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
they get mean. They're vicious.
I'm not against a good brawl, but in hockey and stuff like that, I mean, to me, it seems like, why aren't these guys getting charged? If I hit somebody in the face with my stick or hand, I'd go to jail. How come these guys get a pass? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Next time I get into an altercation, I'm just going to say it's a hockey fight. No big deal. We're all good.
Boof.
You
There
threw a
you go.
puck at me.
Yeah, I feel sorry for those poor referees with those. I'll tell you what, I tried to break up a cat fight once. I will never do that again. I got hurt.
Hey.
Like, damn. Well, I went to the hardware store yesterday. That was a painful experience. I went in for a 49-cent item. $150 later, I walked out of there.
What the
Shit.
heck did you buy?
I got a new gas grill. I had a charcoal grill last year, and I just got tired of half the time it'd light, half the time it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I bought and I'll tell you what, I had some sticker shock on gas grills.
Oh, yeah.
Smokes.
Yeah,
I've seen those Weber's for $500-600.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it can't taste any better. You know.
Did you have to assemble it, Ron, or did you get it pre-assembled?
No, I bought the last one. The guy said I could have the floor model. I'm like,
Oh, you
that was worth it. Those things are a pain in the ass to put together.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I had to do one. I complained about it for days last year on the Drone Hub.
Yeah.
Putting mine together.
Oh,
Oh, that gas grill I've got here, it runs on natural gas. It was about, I didn't pay that, mind you, but it was about $1,800.
Oh, cheapers.
sweet
crazy.
Jesus.
I didn't pay that for it, trust me. But it's got that burner off to the side that, what do you call it? It's infrared. And also
Yeah.
got an infrared in the back there so you can roast stuff. And it comes with a rotisserie and all that kind of stuff. Oh, but it's natural gas. It's not propane.
For that price, ought to come with a full chef. Jeez.
Oh, it's just,
Yeah, no kidding, eh?
this old lady had it. So and
Mm-mm.
she only used it a few times and then she moved into an old age home. So my sister
Oh.
got her at a church auction for quite cheap. I bought it from my sister. So
Oh, that's nice. At least you got a good bargain.
oh yeah, hell, I've never used a rotisserie yet, but it's got infrared like where you, onto the side, big thing where you can sear the meat before you
Yeah.
start cooking it. And oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
and then across the back and the inside, there's a strip in there quite long, and it comes on too. It's infrared. but you can broil or whatever in there and stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Yeah, it's a lot of goodies to it. Well built too. It's all stainless steel, eh?
I actually ended up buying a Weber. It's a small one. It's real small. I got it for like $150.
Yeah.
But it'll last a while.
Oh yeah.
The nice thing is that it actually, the legs on it fold up, so it's on like a little cart, and I can wheel it right
cool.
in the garage, because we get a lot
cool.
of strong winds right here. I've come home and found my grill out in the middle of the street with the wind there.
Yeah. Well, people, I got to go. I guess I got some work I got to do. I want to start doing that siding job, and then I got to go to Tillsburg. So
Okay, no
I got
problem.
some work I got to go do. So, and I got dog bugging the hell of me. I got to go deal with that damn freaking groundhog. I
Okay.
don't know.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I don't know. I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with all this. Listen, my dog. Hey. So, anyways, I don't know. They're just so obsessed with the groundhog.
Well,
I'll
the
put
sad
some-
part of it is you remember Val and the groundhog ordeal.
Yeah,
She,
yeah.
she used to let the dogs go out, but the groundhogs would go down under. The next thing, the dogs would digging foxholes in her backyard.
Well, mine started digging there today. I don't know. I'm gonna have to put some bricks or something around there for now. But
Just
well,
take
see,
a
that-
box of mothballs and throw all the mothballs in the hole.
Yep, mothballs will get
Yep,
it.
and
yeah,
just block it with the rocks.
yeah. And see, last year I found a groundhog in the backyard, all tore to pieces. It was about 3 times longer than what it's supposed to be. I think I had a couple dogs doing,
Work.
Yeah. I thought that was the end of it. We're good, right? No. Well, see, the problem is we got a pond in our backyard, right? So now they
Yeah.
got water and everything else, so and plants, and because they're into eating what vegetation and stuff, groundhogs, right? So
Well, I hate when they go out and crap all over your yard, and then your dogs go out and roll in it, and they
Yep.
stink.
oh yeah. So I got to deal with that. I got to figure what I'm gonna do. There's all kinds of things I guess. So well,
Archer,
well,
get a bow. Get a bow.
Hey, Paul, before you go, if you get a chance, go to YouTube and look up girl fighting bear on the back porch.
I
yeah.
saw that this morning.
You see that? Oh yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
hilarious.
I seen that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some-
Got all them little
Yeah.
ankle biters running around, and the
Yeah.
bear's trying to grab one of them. And
Yeah. I
She got
got
some cahoots.
hey Ron, I got a bow that I hunt deer with, so
There you go. SBD, silent but deadly.
you betcha. Yeah, I don't have to worry about a gunshot. Just a poof,
Yep.
done. Anyways, guys, we'll catch
Okay.
you all later.
hi, Paul.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, a little archery. Throw the smoke bomb in there and just sit and wait. He'll be out in a minute or so.
Oh, yeah.
Then we got that damn Punxsutawney pain in the ass Phil there in Pennsylvania. Oh, you're going to see 6 more weeks of winter. I wanted to shoot that thing every year. Put a bullet in him.
So, you know what's hilarious is they actually have people that believe that baloney,
Yeah.
and the guys that profit from that, they just prognosticate. They go and check the almanacs and everything else, and that's when that Dan Groundhog, he just like whatever.
Yeah. Well, that's where I grew up. I was only about 20 miles from there. That's nothing but a gigantic beer fest party
Yep.
weekend, fireworks, drunks, bands. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, the
People
I
start
laugh
on-
because every time they hold the groundhog up, he's like,
yeah. I think they tranquilized the little shit. you
yeah,
know,
like
so you
what
don't
the
bite
hell
it.
did I do? Yeah.
Yeah. Why does everybody
Fox
hate me?
boys, look at that. I'm getting packed up and ready to fly.
Oh, look at there.
3 drones, 3 controllers. I'm ready to rock.
Nice.
It'll be a party today.
So Ron, when are you headed back east again to go fly or meet up or?
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to Florida next year. Because I'm going to Alaska in August. So save my pennies for that.
Morning.
Hey, hi, Andrew.
How are you?
Hey, Andrew.
Not
Hey,
bad,
Ron.
not bad.
How you doing? You, Paul?
Hey,
What's up,
Yeah,
man?
they have two drone meetups next spring.
Okay.
I'm kind of, I don't know. I'll leave my opinion to myself. There's,
well, do you think that's where you got part of your problems from?
What?
You
not
know,
sure what.
being around all those guys down there, or
Oh, no.
okay, all right.
No, there's just some things going on with that they're having two separate meetups like 3 weeks apart, and I don't agree with it. I think everybody should get together. It's kind of tearing the group apart, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think everybody should get together, come to an agreement on everything, and that's what the whole thing's about everyone getting together.
Yeah.
And that's not the reason I'm not going. It's just I can't afford two big trips.
Yeah.
Alaska is my main focus. I'll go to
Okay.
Alaska before I'll go to Florida.
Yeah. Don't have
Well,
to.
Andrew would also recommend Iceland too, wouldn't you, Andrew?
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah, they're both. I mean, they're both different. They're different ways. You know, that's the thing about them. But yeah, that's the. I don't know how it is even to travel to Iceland right now. To be perfectly honest, I haven't looked into it in so long. I don't know where they stand on it because they really had almost no COVID cases. But I mean, it's easy when you're an island to shut down. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Andrew, how are you feeling?
Getting better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've lost
every
some
day.
weight, buddy. It's been a while since I've seen you. I can tell a major difference.
Yeah, no, it was an interesting run, but every day getting a bit more energy back. It was just at a bad time with everything because we were buying our house and that going on, and I was kind of spread a little thin. So,
Yeah.
but colors coming back, I guess sleeping better. If I don't stop eating at night, I'm going to put back on the weight I lost. So I got to stop that. Christ, I was mad at myself last night. You know, you have that talk with yourself. What's wrong with you? Why don't you have any willpower? You know, it's kind of that. Because I lost a bunch of weight this spring, but then I was stuck at one weight and I just couldn't budge. And if there's any upside to it, the sickness budged that all over the place and got me down another 10 pounds, which I wanted. So
Yeah.
it put me in with 3 pounds of my goal of what I was wanting to get to. So I'm hoping I don't put on too much.
Did you finally get your house closed and everything?
Yep. The lawyer called yesterday afternoon when Audrey and I were out for a walk. Everything is done and finished. It's ours, lock, stock, and barrel. And now we're just going to get somebody to move in. So hopefully in it won't be very long for that. But we have different criteria, like no kids, not no kids, no dogs, no pets, no smoking.
You know, Andrew, I tried to rent my place when I abruptly left Pennsylvania to go out to the West Coast. I tried to rent my house. You wouldn't believe the stupidity of people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
put an ad out and said, no smoking, no pets, no exceptions, in bold print, underlined.
Yeah.
Right.
80% of the people called and said, well, I'll smoke outside, or I'll, you know,
Mhm.
I've only got a small dog. One lady told me she had 2 Newfoundlands. I'm
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
why are you calling?
There's
Yeah.
400 pounds of dog. So
And
much.
then one couple, it was a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, it was only 1,400 square feet. This couple had 10 kids.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
And I said, and I was almost ready to sign. I said, well, you guys got any kids? They said, yeah, we have 10. I'm like, what? I said, deal's off.
I think she was
And they
looking
got
for
mad at me.
I think she was looking for the shoe up the road instead of a house to move in. You got 10 kids.
Can you imagine everything inside when I bought the place? Oh my God, in 3 months, I completely did everything new inside, outside. Can you imagine 10 kids, 2 adults? Now all the kids bring their neighborhood friends in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have
Yeah.
10 to 15 people a day.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? No. And then they got all nasty with me when I said, no, I'm not renting it to this many people. Not
Well, I
doing
know
it.
like on Facebook and those places down there where we bought, people are begging for houses because a lot of them got into the hype of the high sales that were coming. So they went and sold their house not thinking, well, I got to buy something else to replace this.
Right.
Now they're literally living at parents' houses and everything else and door to door. And
Well,
And they're
good,
making-
good for you, Andrew, though. You've got the real estate agent that's going to act as the landlord for him on location.
yeah, exactly. I mean, wasn't going to take money at first. He's like, I feel like I'm just taking money. I'm like, no, you're going to take money because I've tried renting when I lived away and I know what it's like. And I just want somebody there, that if the water breaks at 2 a.m, what can I do? I'm 1,000 kilometers away,
Yeah.
it's just stress for nothing. So it's going to have to get fixed. I'll have to pay for it. That's all well and good. Is that I can't go and find a local guy to come and take a look at it,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How far away is your new place, Andrew, from where you're at now?
Sorry?
How far is your new place from where you're at now?
1,000 kilometers.
Holy
It's
cow.
Yeah, it's more east. Yeah. It's over top of Maine. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I mean, not directly beside Maine, but above Maine. Yeah. Yeah.
But you don't mind me, what caused you to move that far away?
Well, I mean, I grew up in eastern Quebec, the province that I'm in. I mean, you got to realize, like, you guys are divided in 50 states. Here, it's even a bit bigger, and it's only divided into 10 provinces. So you can drive the whole day across one province. I'm from eastern Quebec, the same province, but a way out, bordering on where the St. Lawrence River comes into Canada. And I still didn't want to really move. If I was getting out, I didn't want to stay in Quebec anymore. And Moncton was a good size. It's not too big. It's not too small. It's about 100,000 people. It's growing and it's a hub city. From there, it feeds into, I don't know if you know our smallest province, Prince Edward Island.
Yeah.
You're only about a half hour from the bridge. You're about 2.5 hours from Halifax, Nova Scotia. You're about 2 hours from crossing the border into Maine or ferry to New Brunswick, or 8 hours from Montreal. So it's strategically placed. It still has an international airport. It has, Amazon delivery, good internet, all those things. And like we said, we were buying the house outright. We have no mortgage, so we don't need to make $200,000 a year to get by. If things are a bit rough, well, we can still easily.
Right.
Here in Montreal, the prices are insane. It would have cost me at least 3 times as much for the same place. And I'm 47.
In your different provinces in Canada, is it, how do I say, like somewhat similar to the US where South Dakota versus California, our laws are so much different?
In some ways, yes.
that-
Not as grander as that, but yes, there is. There's different ways of doing things. But the majority of them tend to fall within some sort of reason to each other. But there is differences for sure. Yeah. Even hunt down to hunting and stuff like that. I mean, they're pretty provincially controlled here, the same as the states are states controlled. Federal just sets parameters, but it's mostly the provinces that really dictate the laws. So,
okay. I mean, it's like, not long ago, there's a little meat market down the road. I was out four-wheeling and I had my pistol with me in a shoulder holster, and I walked into the meat market, and it was kind of funny. Once I was in there, I realized, oh crap. And I told the woman, I said, listen, I'm really sorry. She goes, for what? I said, well, I forgot I was on the trail. And she goes, you know how many times I've seen this? She goes, it doesn't alarm. Then I walked out of the store or out of the market, and there's a state trooper sitting there beside my car. He was kind of doing radar right there on that road.
right.
And I waved to him. He waved to me. You're in California and do something like that? You'd be
Yeah,
flat
but
out and
but now you're going to probably hold it against me. But I mean, our laws are a lot more like California. If we were to compare gun laws, I mean, they are. There's no such thing as carrying a concealed or open carry here. Even if, like, say I was going hunting tomorrow in Saint Sever, which is about an hour away, I have to take out my rifle. The clip cannot be with it. Everything, blah blah blah. It's got to go in the back, the trunk, locked. It cannot leave, and you're not really allowed to divert from your plan. You can't put it in the car and you're going to go hunting tomorrow. You need to be going hunting today. You can stop for gas, but you can be charged if you're diverting and going all over the place, like going to, you can't just throw it in there and then when you get the hunting. It has to be in with the plan of you're going up there to hunt, then you put it away and then you can go and do other things. Yes, you can stop for gas or stuff like that, but you can't go stopping at malls and I mean, unless you desperately need something, you would probably have to explain, like the cops can use discretion. But yeah, but by law, really, you're not supposed to be doing any of that. You're supposed to be putting it in, going to your camp, put it in, then you take it out, and that's it. Yeah. Like the idea, and I'm not starting anything. Like that, the mentality is completely different. Like, because even the mentality of having somebody carrying a rifle in a public place just doesn't even cross your mind here. That's the honest truth. That's just the way it is. It's just not even a concept to consider. It's only somebody. If somebody it's either a cop or a gangster. You never think of a civilian carrying one because it's just not in the cards. So it's that
I
part.
can see a rifle, yeah, like a pistol. And I walked into many places and walked around many places with a pistol. And I even had a cop. What was it, 6-8 months ago? I got pulled over and. First thing they asked you said, "Do you have any weapons in your car?" And I'm like, "Hold on, let me check and see if I couldn't remember if it was in the console or not." Yeah. And I opened up the console. I said, "Yeah, I have a loaded pistol in here." Okay. He goes, "Just keep your console closed, no problem."
See that here, you would lose everything you have. Your car, you'd lose everything.
Yeah.
You would be. That would be the end of you right there.
Animal charges right away and everything.
Ron, I was saying it the other day. Hi, David. Sorry, I just finished this one thought. Canada, you're going to take any law, any social thing that you can think of. It's really weird, actually. I'd say it's like the game of the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. Yeah. Everything you think of, you're going to see that we're between the States and Europe. Any law is either going to be more of one or less than the other.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it works out that way. I don't think it was ever so much planned out that way, but it always seems like, with gun control, we're less controlled than Europe, but more controlled than the States. And every law that you kind of look at kind of works out that way.
Right. No, Roger, I hope I'm not getting too political, but just one more question. Do you find your like gun violence or any type of stuff like that more in Canada versus the US?
No, that's the thing about it. Like, it's that mentality, the gun mentality. And I'm not trying to make it sound bad. I'm just saying, because I've hunted my whole life, where I stand onto it. Like, Montreal is the same size as Philadelphia, okay, roughly.
Okay, right.
And yes, it's a COVID year, but still, we're only, I think, at our 10th homicide of the year, and we're halfway done the year. And that's homicide in general, guns, knives.
Yeah.
For a city of, a couple of million. Now, it doesn't mean that everything is perfect. Do not get me wrong when I'm saying this. Every place has its problems. And in Montreal is certainly not perfect. But when it comes to that kind of stuff, yeah, we're only about 10, where I know Philadelphia usually runs around 350 or so, somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah. It's like Montreal, I wouldn't recommend it. But any 14-year-old girl could walk across that city at 3:00 in the morning and probably never have anything happen. Maybe some drunks, uttering stuff to her. There might be the odd rape. I'm not trying to downplay that either. We do have those problems too. But as far as life-threatening injuries, like you guys, I know just from traveling so much, you report in the big, there was 4 people or 6 people shot and blah, the big ones. For us, when somebody does get shot, it makes national news because it's very prevalent.
Hey, David, how you doing this morning?
Hi, Roger. Hi, Ron.
David,
Story about that, Ron, David, and everybody I know that was going
Hi,
down.
Paul. Hi, Andrew. Yeah, no problem.
I was just answering objectively. I'm not this guy, and like I can't state enough. Everybody has their problems, and there's nothing immune. And we
oh
get,
yeah.
Well, look at us. Guns are banned completely, but we still get people shot. Yes. Hi, Stephen. Eileen. Kim.
I honestly think like I came from the East Coast and now I'm in the Midwest and I find things so much different.
Yes.
I think in places like South Dakota and Wyoming, people think twice about approaching you and trying some type of, violent crime because chances are really super high that the person you're attacking is probably armed.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
There's, matter of fact, I should send,
But gun control is like the same across Canada, but yet when I moved to Saskatchewan, was a completely different mentality than here. Like day and night, nothing alike, zero, zilch. People breathed oxygen, and that's about where the similarities ended. that was about all they could agree on to. The West is the West, and wherever you go, and.
Oh,
Like when I go down to Rogers, you got to cross a drawbridge that Kim runs. There's rifles pointed at you the whole time. But it is sovereign land, so Roger does get to control how it works. So,
Yep, there you go.
I had to give an offering of an oxen.
Uh,
That was the only way I could get in.
that whole sovereign land thing. Oh, that gets me here. I told you guys that story the night we had the guy stabbed on the reservation. I used to work at.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That girl got let go scot-free. The Rapid City Police couldn't keep her. She rode in the plane with us.
That's all.
Yeah, she got off the res and
Oh, we ever share that
some
too?
states, like North Dakota is starting to change that law now. A couple other states said nope. And now cops off the reservation in some certain states are allowed to go onto the res and find those criminals, who committed crimes, off the res.
Exactly. I mean, violent crime is violent crime, and it shouldn't matter where you're arresting. It's still a crime.
Yeah.
You
Everybody, please hit that like button. It does help out the channel. Thank you all so much.
Oh, Andrew, you would like this. Oh my God.
What's that?
The flight program I used to work for back in Pennsylvania. I miss those guys dearly. I mean, 22 years, that was 22 years of my life I flew there. And we were like a big family. We had 6 of us guys that were Masonic brothers. And we all spent more time outside of work than at work. But we had a pilot there. His name was Wisław Mercik. He was from Poland. And he was kind of funny.
They can be, yes.
Guy that he had an old Toyota motorhome, and we were pretty much kind of free to do whatever. In the mornings, you come in, you do your morning duties, make sure everything's ready to go, and then the rest of the day, they didn't care what you did as long as when the bells tolled, you were out the door.
Right.
Well, he used to bring his camper in the hangar all the time. He was always working on that thing.
Oh, geez.
And today is the 10th anniversary that we were all let go. And somebody put a little blurb on Facebook and, talking about memories. And somebody said, yeah, put your favorite memory on there. I remember nicest guy in the world, so easily pissed off. One of the nurses I worked with, he had one of those Halloween fog machines. Wisław had his camper inside the hangar.
Oh no.
And he put that fog machine in there and he turned it on. Well, there was a couple windows cracked and a couple of the seams apparently weren't airtight. And he let that thing go for like 10 minutes. Well, Wisław was upstairs in the offices, and all of a sudden he ran up and got him. Said, oh my God, look at your camper. And he looked out the window downstairs. You'd see all this smoke.
Oh, jeez.
That was one of the funnier practical jokes
Oh,
I've
the
seen.
guy must have had a heart attack.
Oh, he was like, my camper's on fire.
Because the Polish people can be quite intense by times, so I can only imagine how that went. Yeah,
Don't get me started on Paul.
I know. I was wondering when David was going to chime in.
I don't do those anymore because I'll tell you what, there's been a couple that I should not be working anymore at a couple of the jobs I had. Some of the things that we did and got away with.
Yeah.
It's a stressful job, so you need to burn off steam.
Yeah, this one, I got to tell you this quick story. There was a lady security guard. Lisa was awesome. She used to come down to the paramedic room when we were actually based inside the hospital behind the emergency room. She loved hanging out with us. We go drink beer after work, and she was so cool. Well, it was one Halloween, and the paramedics would help out in the emergency room. And whenever you had a death in the emergency room, they had a little morgue clear on the other side of the hospital, but you had to get a security guard to go down and unlock it.
Okay.
We were down there farting around one day where we found the morgue door unlocked. Somebody forgot to lock it. There was no one in there, but they forgot to lock it. So
It's not as if they're going to run away if there wasn't.
They're pretty easy to get along with. They're easy to crowd control.
Somebody thought it was a good idea to get down and get this one guy, Billy. He was one of the orderlies in the ER. So we take Billy down, put him on one of the slabs, and cover him up with a sheet.
Oh,
well, then we actually did have a patient in the ER that needed to go to the morgue. So we called Lisa. She was on duty as a security guard. So we go down there and we help her push the morgue stretcher down there. Jeez. Well, she was sitting there fuddling around with the lock and unlock, and all of a sudden she opens up the door. Well, then she turns the light switch on, and Billy's laying in there. And all of a sudden, this is right around Halloween too. And all of a sudden, Billy sits up with the sheet still on him. She screamed bloody murder.
Yeah, no,
I mean bloody murder. She fell back, and this cooler door. If when you ever seen the old meat lockers, they have the giant lock set on them.
Yeah.
She fell back and hit her head.
Oh,
knocked her out cold. Giant gash in her head, blood everywhere.
Ooh.
She's unconscious, laying on the floor, and we're all like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, this has gone too far.
This is not good. And all of a sudden, it was like 30, 45 seconds later, she wakes up and she's laying there, and she had her wits about her, and she looked at all of us, and we're all like, "Lisa, are you okay?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm okay, but you guys owe me big time."
Yeah, she's right.
Oh my God. I'm like, yeah, my practical joke days are over. Ugh.
I've gotten that fright before when Dave Ennis sat up in his bed, so I know where she's coming from. That's
Oh my God.
Yeah, that didn't end very well, did it?
Oh, Fairball Kim joined the
Hey,
panel.
Kim.
He's got his rookie test again.
Kim, you're up and awake.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I gotta go get coffee. I think the help is on strike this morning or something.
Fire.
How you doing there, Ronald?
Doing better.
You feeling better? Great.
Yeah, hopefully a couple more days I'll be somewhat back to normal.
You got a little bit more color in your face as well.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I mean, you work really hard hours, man, and stress, and that'll wear you physically down.
I think the best medicine is exactly what I did. I've been off for 10 days. I guided the first 2, got my hunter a turkey. As soon as I was done.
You were done.
I was done. And I came home, and I literally have been doing nothing other than just laundry. I went to the hardware store yesterday, was my big thing of the day. Just relaxing. The weather's been really beautiful here. It's going to be up in the 80s.
Hi, Chris.
Yeah.
Hello.
Welcome back, Chris.
Yeah, I had to turn it off because I was coming back and I was in a bad zone. So,
Hey, Chris.
Andrew, my
doing?
brother.
Good to
How
see you, buddy.
doing? Big hugs and all that good shit.
Right back at you. Right back at you.
I think Chris has had his morning gallon of coffee.
I think Chris has what I had. He sounds like starting to hallucinate.
Yeah.
Hi, Mike.
I gotta get some damn errands done. I'm trying to get errands done. I can't get them done.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, Mike.
But my last load got canceled, so.
Okay.
Oh, so you're done for the day?
Well, I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes, try to get loaded for tomorrow. I'll sit here for about a half an hour. If not, I'm gonna park it and do what I need to do. That way I can get what I need to get done.
This
You
thing,
can
know what I'm
leave,
saying?
if you get loaded, then you can leave right first thing in the morning, right?
Exactly.
things slowing down a bit, Chris? Are they still busy for you?
Oh yeah, we're busy. Matter of fact, that last load I took down to Purcellville, Virginia, on the back road, I dropped it in grass. I was looking for a house. We were looking for a house or looking for a foundation. There wasn't even a foundation.
Jeez.
But they made them take the lumber because otherwise he wouldn't get it for another 3 months.
Huh.
I said, well, what you do with it? And sitting out there, you ain't got nobody gardening.
Well, yeah, they're stealing it left, right, and center right now. I mean,
Yeah.
rafters are a little more specific, but nonetheless, if you want it bad enough, you can start tearing them apart.
Yeah, you can tear it apart.
Yeah.
Officer Jackson.
Sir,
Anything,
aye, aye, sir.
anything ever become of I know you were looking into that one job or something last I spoke to you.
Oh, the academy, yeah, they're still they're still building the buildings.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah.
And is it a strong possibility for you, or?
Oh yeah, I'm still on the list. I'm probably have to pull some strings because I'm not up in I haven't been around this area. Well, I've been here about 6 years, but you know, the guys that have been up here for all their life,
Right.
they're gonna probably want to put in one of their buddies. You know how it works.
Yeah.
So
Good luck to you, buddy.
I'm not really a politician, but I got a guy that's that flies with us at the airfield, and he's on he's commissioner. So he told me about the job. So hopefully we pull some strings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And get out this rust bucket.
Yeah.
Because I'm ready to do some ground fighting and some you know what I mean?
Good morning, WTF, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Hope you're doing good.
What in the house?
Yeah, he said, went flying with my dad this morning, just landed, never again.
Oh, geez.
So I guess it was a ringing success. Yeah.
I'll be
You
on
walked
his
away from
way
the
next-
landing.
Yeah, $13 a board, Mike. Yeah, same here. I mean, I watch a train now leave with a load of lumber. It's like watching it leave with gold from the depositories now.
Did you see what Mike said in there? He went flying with his dad this morning. He says, never again.
I just read that. Yeah,
I just read that, Paul.
Where's Master Flash bit at?
I bought.
It's a magic
Now this is what Mike
moment.
wrote. I bought 62 by 4s yesterday. Cost $800. Yep.
What?
Mm-hmm.
You know there ain't no damn shortage. There ain't no shortage.
You know, and
Tell you.
Canada has a lot of lumber.
Oh, but they're making money hand over fist right now. Like it's.
Oh, yeah.
They're like I was saying, that guy from Ottawa. I didn't realize that about 10 years ago, the lumber industry gave up storing lumber. That added to a lot of the problems. Now what they do is they take their big orders for the year, cut in the summer, saw in the winter, but the storage is almost non-existent anymore. So
But you know what?
there's no real surplus.
Only thing they're doing is cutting their own throat at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
you're gonna gouge people now, but people are not gonna accept this gouging too much longer.
no, but like he put in a good. I just should put the link to the video. He did he even ended up on one of the big news agencies in the States explaining it. He really did a good job of it. And like he said, right now it's only the top 30% that can afford to work on their house.
Right.
And that's what they're playing on too, and they figure it's going to be 1.5 to 2 years before prices come back. They also said that lumber was historically too low anyway, so it is going to not go back to what it was, but it's definitely going to drop a lot from where it is now.
Wow.
But I think there's a plant just on the other side of the Canadian border where the lumber's just been sitting there.
Mm.
Not even moving, not even putting it on the rail cars. Just been sitting. Now I don't know what that's all about, but
I don't know. I never heard about that one.
yeah.
I know, like, there was another truck the other day stolen in Calgary with 80 full loaded truck of 2x4s was stolen.
Really?
Yeah. Oh,
Unbelievable.
this the 401 highway between Montreal and past Toronto down to the border of Michigan is the most trucked highway in all of North America. It's also the most hijacked highway.
Yeah, truck pirates.
And they can steal anything, even if it's a load of toilet paper. They got like all kinds of convenience stores that's gone in 48 hours. Like they have such a network for anything that they can steal will make it into a market within 48 hours. So,
Wow.
Damn, tell them come get my truck.
Yeah.
Come get mine.
Hey.
As you can see, we got lumber everywhere here, and trucks keep coming in. And we're not even a big facility here.
Oh, they're still going, like they say. It's the day-to-day person who's doing small projects and stuff like that. It's just they're out of the game right now. Or if they were building, like the house we bought, I want to build a garage onto it. Usually, I would buy from this one place in New Brunswick. They do. That's where everybody where I grew up gets their rafters done because it's cheaper to have them make it than do it yourself.
Right.
But my next door neighbor, I don't know if you remember a couple of weeks ago, his big garage caught fire right next to my parents' house. He is rebuilding his garage. He's going to build these rafters himself because it was just too much money. They wanted $9,000 just for the rafters to build the garage.
Wow.
So, I mean, they own their own sawmill and everything else. They can do it, and they're all carpenters. They're kind of, they get working. They look like a bunch of Mennonites once they get going, all the brothers and everybody into it. But it was just, even for them, it was easier and cheaper just to go and buy them. But not anymore. But the local sawmills around there, the guys that are doing the self-sawing mills and that, they're still selling for like $3 a 2x4, like back at the original price. So for me, for instance, if I was to build something, it'd be cheaper to buy the lumber there and bring it down, even though it's a couple hours drive. And buy it that way. Get somebody over there with a flatbed.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, Kim, are you doing the lawn today?
I mean, if we're gonna get 3 days of flipping rain, I may as well, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys have a cloudburst last night, Roger?
Yeah, we had a thunderstorm.
Yeah, no, man. I went to the bathroom, came back, and it was like a torrential rain. It happened that quickly.
It didn't rain. It didn't rain.
No?
Just had thunder and lightning. That was
Oh,
it.
no. The trees were pounded to Christ here and everything.
It was all black as hell down that end. They were getting rain.
Yeah, no, it was really, really heavy. And I just went to the bathroom, came back, and all hell had broken loose type of thing.
It went dark real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it didn't last for too long, but man, did it ever pour.
Try and meet up with Mike next Thursday if possible.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I told him we're only like an hour
don't
from
shoot.
Yes, don't shoot. Because he said he lives right by the hospital in Jamestown.
Okay.
So I said, we'll buzz the house or buzz the farm there. Told him don't shoot.
Oh, Lord.
Well, Squad 51, if you ever come to Maryland, we're going to have the fire trucks all up in the air with the big flag. And what else you want?
Fireworks. Dancing girls.
I was just going to say dancing girls.
Kick
Yeah.
I'm cheap.
buddy.
I'm cheap. I'd get you some lot lizards.
No, go to the local old home and hire them. There's some I'm sure have a
Yeah.
good resume. They're just out of they just haven't worked in a while.
That's a good idea, brother. That's a good idea. See,
Get a couple up to break a hip.
It'd be cheaper.
Andrew's
I
always
come back to Pennsylvania, buddy. I'm looking you up.
I'm always there to help you, Chris. Don't worry. I got plans.
It'd be funny as shit if I went back there, hooked up with him. He's driving down the road some morning and say, "Hey, you never guess who I got in the truck with me?"
That would be awesome.
Hey, But yeah, I look forward to that, buddy. You can sit in my passenger seat anytime.
You'd have
I'll
fun.
have to have, of course, I'll have to have Jesus take a little nap for a little bit while you're in there. Because you know Jesus rides on that seat.
Oh,
Hey, you know what, Andrew? That's why I used to tell the sheriff every time he wanted to ride along. I said, you can't ride here because Jesus rides in that seat. You have to ride in the back. He used to look at me like I was crazy. I said, yeah. Jesus rides in that chair. If you want to ride, you got to ride in the back. He got in the back one time. He said, man, you're about simple-minded. He said, you sure I hired you? I said, yeah, you hired me.
Well, if you get him to get in the back seat, then you do a prayer.
Well, he couldn't get out. I had to open the door for him because you can't get out once you're in the back. That was the plan. He didn't know the mission.
I used to work for an old farmer, and he said he wanted to build a round house so the devil couldn't corner him.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm glad to see you're feeling all right, Andrew.
Thank you. It's kind of like I say every day. Audrey and I started our walk. It's our third day. We used to walk 3. Each round is 2.2 kilometers. We just do the first one now because I find it hard after one. But just to get back in the swing of things and start feeling human again, like I say. And I look forward to it. I miss that because her and I were doing that together since March, and it's been really.
Right.
It's a nice time for her and I. It's hard at her age to find stuff to do together. So. Not just for the walk, but also just to spend time with her.
That's it.
So that was good. That was good for morale because I felt bad. That really went to this wayside. We were doing good. We were doing 7 kilometers a day, which is, especially for her at 10, that's really good.
That's good. Yeah.
I guess it's what, 4.5 miles, I guess, somewhere around there. Yeah. I kind of forget. But so, yeah.
I'm gonna do that little hike around Devil's Tower today. That's kind of a neat, it's only like a mile, but it's a kind of a fun walk.
It's just, just nice to be able to do stuff like that, just to get out, just to.
And I'm gonna stop at my favorite restaurant. There's a little gal in there, boy, I wish I could hook up with. I'll tell you guys, nothing sexier in the Midwest than a little gal with Daisy Duke shorts and cowgirl boots.
There you go.
Can you throw Daisy Duke and cowboy boots for me, please?
Hey, Kim, Mike's got
what you got going on?
Oh my goodness!
Got to do the Daisy Dukes too.
I'm not buying you cowboy boots, so forget it.
Oh, dude, trust me.
David's hung up that outfit before, haven't you, David?
I'm not prejudiced. I realized working in the music industry for years, I learned one valuable piece of information for myself. I love all different types of music, and so does every other musician, but I really hate the fans. That's what I've kind of grown to learn about myself. You talk to any musician, even the heaviest metal guy or the biggest bluegrass guy, they play everything. They have no boundaries. I grew up in an area that almost felt like a scene from Footloose, where they listened to country and maybe Western on a good day. And playing in a heavy metal band and wanting to be out on my own and all that, now when we moved to Saskatchewan, Xenia got into country. And I kind of wasn't really excited about that I like older country. I like Waylon Jennings and all those guys and that. I don't like, if you like newer country, don't ever say that you hate rock, because it's nothing but Def Leppard and Cinderella and everything put to, just they turn the distortion down from 10 to 4, but it's the same.
Yep. Same stuff.
That's where they all went when rap really took over. That's where the country guy, the rock guys went, was in the country scene.
Yep.
But it's that
I like the whole country.
It's that monotonous saying everything that passes in front of them country, sitting on a truck, dog wagging tail, sitting on, Jesus, I don't need you to paint a picture for me, especially something that sounds like for a 5-year-old. Fuck's sake, stay in and get it over with. You got 10 seconds.
Oh, wow.
But it's hot. It's hot. You had a beer and you're sitting in the back of a pickup. We get it. That kind of country drives me insane.
And that was a quick change of subject, Andrew.
Well, you all said you missed my rant, so there you go.
That's why I say you got to pay attention, boy, because it'll change quick here.
And Andrew's feeling better.
I'm telling you, Andrew, get Mama to get a pair of Daisy Dukes and those boots. You'll turn around and say Squad 51 was right.
I like my pointed boots.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, Xenia does that kind of stuff in a heartbeat. She's drives me crazy. She's worse than a child. You know?
Oh my.
Kim might be going for a lift off here.
Oh,
Trying to line this thing up, it's not easy.
no.
Before the crazy glue sets, once the crazy glue sets, man, you won't take those parts off.
Definitely.
But I think, I think Tom T. Hall was the first rapper in my world. You know what I mean? Remember Tom
something
T.
that's kind
Hall?
of true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love little
baby
ducks.
ducks.
Oh, pickup trucks. Tomatoes on the vine.
Such
Wine.
Hey, I see a music video coming out with Chris.
Yeah. Chris and I are going to play the roles of Charlie Daniels and Charlie Pride together.
There you go.
I remember that one.
Have the tears rolling down your eyes, boy.
Yeah. That's like old Red Sylvine singing all those whiny ass trucking songs, bawling his eyes out there. Little Timmy just wanted to go to the truck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh no. My father was still is a huge bluegrass fan. Like every Sunday morning at 6 a.m., those old Zenith speakers would crack open and it'd be the most, well, you might as well just throw the bass out the window. You're not going to need it because everything was nothing but high treble and just banjo and mandolin going wide open, him cooking breakfast and my sister and I praying for death. And God. Yeah. Still to this day. Yep.
Nice one, Mike. I don't think Chris can see that though.
Chris will pay money for you never to do that again. Mike doesn't want you singing Tom T. Hall, Chris.
Well, boys, I'm gonna get my day started.
Hey, Ron.
What's on your agenda today, Ron?
I was taking the bike over to Devil's Tower and the cameras, and wish I had that new fluid head. It's not getting here till tomorrow, but I'm really anxious to try it out. I've talked to a lot of videographers about them, and they you can't be without one. They just change your whole photography.
Can you fly Devil's Town?
No, I can. I don't know what you guys think. I know there's that rule. It's out there. It seems to be so gray that if you take off outside the park and as long as you land outside the park, you're okay. I just don't want to push that ticket.
Yeah.
But at Devil's Tower, if you stand up on the highway, it's only a mile, if that, into the tower. I don't want to take that risk. But
well, what you might do is
that,
you might take your drone with you and then go over go over and see like a ranger or something. Say, hey, I know, I'm licensed with the FAA, and I know that I can take off outside the park, fly over the park, and come back again. But I don't want to upset you guys. And he's liable to say, "Oh, just go ahead,"
Yeah. I also wonder sometimes in the national parks, do they really educate the rangers on?
Yeah. I suppose you've run into quite a few Opies in there. Yep.
Yeah. Or Barney's. Yeah, Barney Fives.
Yep.
I know a lot more cops are getting more educated, it seems to be. But you have these people out there that I've only had 2 problems in 3 years now, 4 years I've been flying, where I've had people come up to me and bark and scream at me. But
Was it a Ken or a Heron? A Karen?
One was a Ken, one was a Karen.
Okay.
No, I actually had 2 Kens and a Karen. Yeah. The one guy, oh my God, I can't believe how ballsy he lives right out back here. And he accused me of flying around the apartment building and spying in their windows. He come up, he was probably mid-20s. I'm standing in my driveway. I was about, I'd say 400 yards away. And he come up the road that's perpendicular to my street, skids tire, looks back, sees me standing in the driveway, and I obviously have my controller, throws it in reverse and comes screeching halt in front of my driveway. Gets out, takes his jacket off and throws it on the ground. It's like, oh, this guy wants to go down. And he goes, is that your effing drone? And I said, yeah, it is. I said, hold on 1 second. I'll be right with you. I did it real calm and brought the drone in, grabbed a hold of it, walked over to my door and set things just inside my door. Then I walked up and got right in his face and said, how may I help you? And I'm kind of towering over in this guy. I said, number one, I'm willing to talk to you. You don't change your attitude, this ain't going to go well in your favor. And he started screaming at me and telling me I was spying on him and his girlfriend. And I proceeded to tell him, I just let him know, I said, I'm a guy in my 50s. I'm out here enjoying my hobby. I'm doing just some practice maneuvers. I don't even have the camera turned on. And I said, and furthermore, the chief of police in our community here, I helped him draw up the drone laws for our community. And secondly, if you want to be a real jackass and take this to court, this machine right here records GPS locations. And when it shows in the courtroom that I'm about 400 to 500 yards away from your apartment, you're going to look really stupid. Now, we can go over this again. You can calm your attitude down. You can hang out with me. I'll show you what I'm doing. And if you're really nice, I may even let you fly it. But if you keep this up, and he told me, screw off, and he got in his car and walked away or drove away. So that's the only big problem I've had. One other guy said I was invading his privacy, and I just told him same thing. I said, I'm out here just enjoying my hobby. And I said, I don't even want you in my shot, so please leave. You know, that's the only really 2 problems I've really had in 3 years. That's pretty good. But you hear all those stories all the time of people, you know, the Karens coming up, oh, you're flying in my yard and peeking in my windows, and no.
And usually they're not the most gorgeous people in the world in the first place.
Yeah. I have found probably 90% of the time I have people coming up to me and say, hey, can I look at your screen? Or, you know, how fast does it go? Or how high or how far? And, you know, they're curious in questions.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not doing something invasive, you know, sometimes I'll tell them, hey, can you wait a second till I let me be for a minute?
Yeah.
And let me get it back here, and, you know, so where I can, you know, really see what I'm doing, just because I don't like to be interrupted when I'm flying, just like anybody else.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. You know, I was out on Sunday flying, and it was at one of the spots that this guy wanted me to film, and there was probably 25 people there. And the people that were all staying around me, I said, hey guys, I'm going to fly a drone here just for 2 minutes. I want to get a couple shots. Is it okay with everybody here? Everybody was super cool. And all I did was just do like a panning shot around the waterfalls. And I was doing it super slow. And I brought it in, I landed it, and I thanked everyone. And I said, everybody couldn't have been more nicer, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Good to hear, Corey. I'm glad. Sorry, I was just. Holy shit, ASAP fishing.
Hi, ASAP.
Wow. Long time no see. What the hell's going on?
Holy God, it has been a long time.
Yeah. Nice to see you. Yeah, we remember you, ASAP fishing. I just want to make sure I still got your channel supported. With YouTube, you never know.
I've just checked, I'm still there, and it's been nearly a year since you put anything out.
Yeah. What you been up to there, ASAP Fishing?
Time in YouTube in 1 year. Wow.
You want to talk about fishing? He's got a very good channel.
We're almost about to drop below 11,000 subscribers. I think we got 10 more to go. It's been holding on. We lost 500 over the last year.
Wow.
Yeah, we're just right at the line of it.
Guys, I better skedoodle and
Yeah, cheers, Ron.
Have a good day,
not
Ron.
sure what I'll see you next.
Okay, have a good one there. Thank you for coming in this
Yep.
morning.
Bye, Ron.
And
Thank
watch
you,
out for
Roger.
Karen.
Yeah, watch out for
yeah, watch
Karens
out.
and Kens.
Karen, and remember, Andrew, shorts and boots.
Yes, sir.
that what's that's the song? The boot scoot boot
Scoot and Boogie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's actually what I wanted to dress Paul Hodges into for the Bluebird bus calendar last year. Have him holding a wrench. He's gonna be bus driver of the year, but it didn't work
Yeah,
out.
that go viral. Yeah.
Just think about that today when you're on your bike, Ron.
Yeah. All right, I'll do that.
That'll
Take
flash
care,
on you
everyone.
never.
Have a great day, everybody.
Hey,
Okay.
bye, Ron.
Bye-bye,
Thank
Ron.
you.
Bye, Ron.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, we stepped away ASAP. I don't know, call it quitting, maybe. I don't know what to call it, but yeah.
I was wondering where the hell you were.
Is Chris is out of his truck, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, talking about Chris. I was thinking about your son there a while ago. I was looking at the news report. All the Quebec schools going to be opening up full time now.
Yeah, for the last couple of weeks. I don't even know why they're bothering right now, but hey, knock themselves out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't like being at home. He didn't.
Yeah.
But he's adaptable. It's not like it was putting him into a mad depression or anything. He just preferred being at school. Like he said, they found it hard to do some of the things that we're doing, but
Yeah.
Audrey, she's been at school the whole time because she was under grade. I think it was only in grade 7 or grade 9 that we're doing that with the 1 day at home, 1 day at school.
Everybody, check out everybody's channel out. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget to hit that like button. It does help out the channel, everybody.
Check. Feel guilty every time he says that. You know?
Sorry about that. Yeah, I hear you, ASAP. It does, I know for us, it took at least a month and a half before it really started feeling like a break.
Yeah.
It felt like I was playing hooky most of the time because it becomes such a part of your life that, That's the problem with live. If you're just doing lives, you're only as good as your last live. That's the issue. It's that much more stress to keep going all the time.
True.
Although breaks did work well for us, like when we would take off. I remember the first time when we really started taking off, when we were terrified we were going to have to take 2 weeks off to go to my parents, how that was going to work out. It actually did better for us. But yeah, it's a grind.
Hey, flying in the future there for you, Paul?
Don't know. I don't know. I've got a ship that's probably about 2 hours north, and I've got nothing all the way down to Detroit.
Hi, Neil.
Here's Neil.
Your computer, it's alive.
Yeah.
Morning, Neil.
Hey, Chaos.
Chaos, how you doing?
Chaos, hi.
Hey, Neil and Chaos. Sorry, I'm just making up a box for Andy.
So Ace Top Fishing, are you still flying your Phantom around? I think it's the Phantom you had, right?
Yeah, Stephen D Live ended up exactly where we knew it was going to go. It was a big bust. Everybody was all excited and gung ho, and they ended up getting hit with the same charges that YouTube was doing and everything else. That was just a fleeting attempt. Chaos wrote to you, Kim, in the chat. Kim, that arm is on backwards.
What arm is on backwards?
I'll let you guys hash it out. Just
One more piece to put on it and I'm done.
So when he finds out that he's missed a little bit out and he can't just print it, he's got to print the whole thing again.
Oh, fuck that. Been a pain in the ass, man. The hardest part was the painting of that flipping thing.
mm-hmm.
Just think about the guys on the real thing. It was a damn sight bigger.
Yep.
I was just saying that video of that girl with the bear. Wow.
Oh, you never seen it before?
No, it's the first time I see it.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. But you know, if that had worked out the opposite way, they would have been bawling, saying, "I don't know what happened to her" and all that. It took an awful chance. Jesus.
Well, if you watch that video that I posted,
I see.
Towards the middle, it shows Mama Bear coming across the top with 2 cubs.
Yeah, I seen it on the news last night. They had
Yeah.
it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very lucky that it didn't turn out bad, because that's I wouldn't want to tackle a bear. I've been close.
Especially with the cubs around. Oh God, no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they said on the news headlines here, woman fights bear, I got totally the wrong idea.
Oh God.
Not even a G-string, right?
Exactly.
I'll be back.
Oops.
Less time spent on the real thing. Oh, hell yeah.
You're probably right. So when's he going to be ready for launch then, Kim?
Oh, I'm not launching it. It's wired in everything with the
Well,
lights in the bottom there.
you're on the second story. You could launch it out the window.
Uh-huh.
We want to see it all together and lifting off with those lights. That's the.
Oh yeah.
Get a little action camera, and you could push it up beyond the camera, make it look as though it's lifting off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
right.
David's thinking, don't you?
Put a go and get the countdown thing from the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a copyright. That's the problem.
I get somebody to do it.
Oh, okay, Chaos. Sorry to hear that. So you're going like on a rescue, not a rescue really, but a search. Okay.
Search, yeah.
Oh shit, man.
You could listen to it through a few times and do a countdown yourself. I mean, I know the rough idea. Was it 5, 4, 3?
I
Ignition
was going to do a
sequence
quick
start.
video of it once
0.
it's all put together and that, but I won't do it.
Yeah.
I still have some stickers to stick on it there, the USA and on the around the bottom and along United States down the side. That's about it.
The search party that's been going on for 3 days. Oh,
It's not glued down totally because I'm waiting for the bottom parts to dry and bond before I glue it down to the pedestal.
wow. This
They probably
this
got cut up.
strange.
It might have been hung up on some fishing line.
Or even banged his head on the bottom.
That's not very deep, that. Some people use that really high strength fishing line, and that's hard to cut unless you have a knife, man.
Mm.
Oh, Mavic Air 2 S. Q should get his box in about by Friday.
Here's what they're talking about the Mavic 3. Even a bigger camera on it.
Oh yeah.
And the
because you wonder,
battery loads from the back, not from the top.
well, you look at the Mavic Mini, and you see those two holes in the front,
Yep.
and there's nothing in them. So you always wonder, why are there's two holes in the front that look like a bird or something, you know? So that was probably in the works of them thinking of putting sensors in there.
Well, the Mavic 2 series does have sensors up there.
And those two holes in the front,
Yes.
that's
So does
probably
the Air.
why.
Yep. And so does the Air 2.
Yeah.
It has sensors in there.
Yeah, Rogers does, yeah.
Yep. But this is the Mavic 3. This isn't like a Mini 3 or anything. This is the Mavic 3, which is a professional grade, which is going to have a bigger camera. Do you see how the camera looks different?
It looks fatter,
Yep.
like taller.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh. Chaos made a video.
Warning.
And I imagine it's going to come with a bigger price tag too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
You got yours on order, then, Paul?
No. No.
I mean, shit, man. You go and buy it, and then it isn't gonna be long after that. They'll have something else coming out.
Mavic 4.
Yeah.
Morning, boys.
Hey, Hugh.
Hey, Hugh.
There's the barn I'm going to be flying through in a few minutes.
Sweet.
I'm flying right through the center of that sucker.
Were you on somebody's property?
Yeah, I'm on my buddy's farm.
Oh, okay.
Lives down the road. Just having a little fun. Brought a whole box of drones. Gonna do a little flying. All right. Well, anyway, I just thought I'd pop in and let you guys say hi to you guys again.
You're good, Hugh. We'll be watching. Kim, the interesting part is that DJI is doing the same thing that Apple's done with the iPhones. You know, they just keep going up in numbers.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, I'll be back.
Okay,
Hey.
you.
Yeah, Chaos, I just saw your video.
But the thing is, people will buy them, Paul, without
Yep.
necessarily
Oh, yeah.
thinking about the purchase.
Well, the hard part is that you can buy a myriad of different kinds of drones, but when you buy a DJI, you know exactly what you get. So if you're not looking to fix, you just want to fly, and you want stability, and you want to be able to just take your thumbs off the controller, not worry about it. I mean, there isn't really too many good choices in that category. Because FPV is completely different.
Yeah.
That Mavic 3 showed, they say how much it's gonna weigh?
No, it didn't. Well, actually, I got that photo was on a video that was just put out by Young 360. She just put it out.
Is the battery bigger in the S?
I don't know. I don't see. Let me. I'm going to fast forward through it. I'm looking at
Because it looks kind of fatter. You know what I mean?
It's a bigger drone anyway. The Mavic 2 Pro to the Airs, the Mavic Airs, the Air 2S and the Air 2. It's a bigger, chunkier drone.
Yeah.
Give it by October, November. They'll have another one, probably the Mavic.
There's a whole raft of new drones got to come out for Europe because we're going to start needing to see the CE mark on drones for the new mark for being able to fly under the European rules. So they've got to start coming soon because it's all implemented now, and we've only got 18 months left.
Well, they want to implement that. What is it called, LiDAR or whatever it is on the drones and everything?
Oh, not in Europe. No, not yet.
Well, they want to implement, an aircraft and all
Mr.
this
J.
crap and everything. I mean, geez, now. If there's a plane or a jet or something, the height we fly, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
Oh, yeah.
So you shouldn't even be that low. Because like that tower here, you have to be what the law or the rules is, you have to be 400 feet if you're in an airplane above that tower, right?
Well, strictly speaking, is it not 500 feet? Because there's that 100-foot gap between our air and their air, as it were.
I think so. So if the tower is 1,000 feet, you have to be at least, well, it looks very similar, at least 400 or 500 feet above it.
Chaos, yes, I just looked at your video with the music. It's even better with the music, yes. Hey, Mr. JRC, John, how you doing?
Hey, JRC.
That's because I've got the advantage of being live and you have to type, Mr. J.
Yeah, it's not really worth the money to go buy an S. I mean, the Air 2 does just as good a job. You don't need all those sensors if you know how to fly, right?
That's the Mini and the Air 2 difference, but the Air 2 and the Air 2 and the Air 2S, the biggest difference is just the camera. And most hobbyists won't really know.
Well, I mean, if you're going through the bush and all that, and you need sensors on your damn drone, you shouldn't be going through the bush because it's too big to go through the bush.
Hey, thank you everybody for hitting that like button.
And when you're 400 feet up or 300 feet up or 150 feet up, there's nothing up there to need a sensor for.
Hopefully.
Right?
Hopefully that jet hasn't come down and you need the sensor to miss
Well,
it.
if the jet has come down to that level, he's either landing or out of fuel, and there's going to be a disaster.
Completely different topic, Roger, but I know you usually play the lottery. I'm assuming you played last night.
Yeah.
Nobody won again, so it's going to be 70 million again on Friday, but 29 million prizes of 1 million on top of it. So,
Oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna get my ticket today.
Damn.
Hmm.
May as well get me one, Roger.
Oh, got it by the machine or what?
Yeah, just take it by the machine. It's an idiot anyways.
Okay.
Luckily, I'll win it.
Hmm.
Then I'm taking everybody to the Bahamas.
No, frick that. I'll be staying home.
Jeez.
No
Yeah,
plane
it'll
for
be
me.
great. I want sand between my toes.
I can dig out the grass here and do the same freaking thing.
You know, you just guys are gonna grab you by the feet and try and pull you back into the river, back into the ocean.
Yeah, yeah.
Take him to a builder's store and buy him a bag of sand.
That
Yep, that's it.
But I like the way they do. I don't play the lottery very much, but I like what they do. Like, again, it's 70 million. So instead of upping the number, they're upping the chances of 1 million winners on top of it. So
Yeah, yeah.
that is a good idea. So there'll be 29 chances to win 1 million plus the 70 million.
Hey, Kim, you could also have Roger take you over to the park
I
to
will.
go into the sandbox there.
Yeah, yeah. Can do that too. We'll even let you buy the park. There you go.
I always told my sister that if I don't play very often, but if I did win a big jackpot, I'd make sure that I'd hire her so she can get her unemployment for the winter every year. So
Okay, that's good.
she told me to go F myself right now. Yeah.
Andrew, you've heard that before.
Oh yeah. Not
Yeah,
trying to-
chaos.
Not try to say it.
5K. We don't even have a TV that does 5K.
Yeah, but
That makes about 10 years I'm playing the same numbers all the time. So
I play 3-4 times a year and I just go and get a random
Maybe
one.
it's time to change numbers.
no.
I know I just bought myself $6 worth of paper and that's where I pretty much
Yeah, that's it.
I know where I stand. My father, he calls me all the time in a mad panic.
If you won 70 million, there's a heart attack ready to happen.
No, I'd take the odds.
Yeah, me too. I take the odds. Yeah.
You come out there dancing and jumping on your car and denting it and all this there. Holy crap. Then the heart attack starts.
Yeah, I'd help family for about 15 mil and then the rest would just make sure we never had to worry again.
That's right.
Yeah. I would help my friends and keep enough for myself to go to Bali with those scantily clad ladies.
If I was to win, I've got no chance now.
No.
No, I've got my eye on a patch of land in Scotland if I ever win.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't hear from me or Roger for a few days, guys, and all of a sudden this ginormous stretch limo pulls up to your house.
Oh, shit.
Guys, I'm not going to be on too much longer. I got to go get my oil change in the car, which I was supposed to do yesterday, but something happened. I couldn't get it done. And got to start doing the lawn here.
Oh, it's okay,
It's too hot.
buddy. It'll be a hell of a headache. And aspirin's cheap.
Hey, speaking of lottery, the big lotto, the Mega Millions,
Yeah.
somebody in Novi, Michigan, which is just west of Detroit, won $1.5 billion.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but you got to pay taxes on your money and everything. And here, you win it. You don't pay taxes right away.
But still, they can take a buyout onto it and
Yeah.
yeah, and still walk away with a couple $100 million. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to take care of you for the rest of your life.
It is
Oh,
weird.
yeah.
It is strange here in the place where there's so much tax that lotteries are not taxed. That was always one that I never could figure out. I was not complaining, I guess. Not that it's going to affect my life much, the chances of winning one, but
That's it.
Yeah, so like when you win here, say I wanted to give so much money to my sister, my parents, my kids, etc. I only have one kick at the can to do it before I.
Oh,
accept
otherwise
it.
they get taxed.
Yeah. So you got to sit down and break it down. You got to say this is going so much, and then they write the individual checks, and then they all get it tax free.
Yeah, yeah.
But after that, then you're
Mr. JRC. Well, it's 70 million. 70 million is a shit bucket of money. Even if you took a buyout, it'd be what, 50 million?
all right.
Even if you said, well, okay, I'll take it all now and settle for 50 or 55. I mean, that's a
Yeah, but here you don't have to. You can take the whole thing because there's nothing to settle. There's no taxes. So
There's no tax. You get the whole money.
I mean, as long as you're not like some of them out there that are already broken a year buying Lamborghinis and all this.
Well, what is it like? 95% of the big winners are bankrupt within 18 months or something.
pretty high. It's around, I think, around 70-some%, but it's pretty high because I mean, if you're bad with money, you're bad with money, and if you get more money, you're just going to be bad with more money. That's
Yeah.
It doesn't fix a problem. It enhances it, if anything.
I'd probably open up my own town, Kimville.
We already have that. You're already
You're already living in Rogerville.
You don't need the aggravation, Kim.
Where just about everything is legal.
You just have to haggle with Roger over the naming rights of the place now and buy him out.
Mr. JR.
Yeah, JDS. Okay.
I'd be spending a lot of time on planes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'd be flying.
I'm not much of a flyer. I mean,
we would be traveling every moment the kids weren't in school. They
you'd
wouldn't
have to trank me, I think.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I would do. It doesn't have to be 5-star hotels, just traveling, just everywhere.
JRC was a winner in Powerball, and he won $2.
Oh shit, that's what Roger did. And he comes out, I won $2. What the hell are you gonna do when you win 70 million?
Thank you, JDS.
So from now on, I'm gonna sign your tickets.
The key phrase there, Kim, is Roger, what are you gonna do if you ever win?
Yeah, if not when, yeah. Well, we don't play anymore, but if we did, we had plans, but we stopped playing.
Yeah, I won $2 too yesterday, the day before yesterday there.
I was excited like a new toy in Christmas.
Hey, I was saying, yeah, now we can move to Ontario. Probably win the jackpot down there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I win. Quebec's not getting 5 cents of my money. No way. No way. Addresses will be changed before I collect. No,
Yeah.
Not 2 cents of it.
Oh, I mean, a good portion would be invested in technology and stuff like that.
Kim would buy every drone known to man.
Actually, probably.
He would have a lineup of printers and sizes and dollars.
It'd be one hell of a field party, believe me.
I don't know, Mr. JRCs. I'd probably just wake myself up and say, oh, it was just a dream.
And I would take care of Andrew for all the trouble he's caused me over the years.
Wait a minute. Without all the trouble, when you say take care.
I took it the way I figured he meant it. Don't worry. He's taking me out of the picture.
The hit would be on.
Yeah.
No, you wouldn't have to worry.
You know, that'd be a great movie, wouldn't it be? Some just average guy in life wins the big lottery and follow him through life with the money, you know?
Watching him take out contracts on all this.
I mean, you could do your own YouTube channel like that.
Yeah.
But then you would get something like 6K haters and, you know.
I've often wondered that, like I was saying a while ago, here, if you write out the checks in advance, they don't pay taxes, but like the help outs, and I definitely would want to some of Xenia's uncles and that, because it's out of country, I don't know how that would work. They'd probably be tax-free here, but they'd have to pay it the moment it was transferred into
Yeah, I
Latvia.
would suppose it would be, yeah.
Like when we sold the house in Latvia, we didn't have to pay the taxes here because we proved that we paid the taxes over there.
Okay.
That was we had to show proof of it and get it translated and everything. So I'm assuming it's the same with money in general.
Holy crap! On the news, they just show in a like a 15-story building. It's got a sky pool, all made out of glass, and it goes from one building to the other. Shows all these people in the pool, and you can see all the way down through.
Oh, I don't think so.
Yeah.
There's no
I've seen
flipping way
those.
you'd get me jumping into that stuff.
Yeah, I've seen those. No interest whatsoever. That's why my friend moved to New Brunswick after winning 800K. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I knew a guy on welfare that won 1.4 million, and 2.5 years later, he was back on welfare again.
Oh, Jesus. How's that?
Well, it's a
Very
lot of,
bad
I mean, even
management.
that, it's not a lot of, I mean, $1 million years ago that people used to use as the expression to retire. I mean, today, what is $1 million? You can't even buy you a house in most major cities.
Yeah.
But
That's
living
it.
in an area like that, you never had much money. I mean, it's a lot of money to manage. And if you don't get some help with it, that's exactly what happens. You start giving here, giving
Yeah,
there,
you
buying
would
this.
you would have to hire a team of accountants
Mhm.
and somebody like a huge massive investment portfolio and put it into stocks like Elon Musk stuff and
Well,
things
even that's
that-
quite volatile. Yeah, it's you got to watch too where you don't put it in that it's a bunch of golden, and a balance between safety and some investment. And
yeah.
like here, the only thing you can take money out for in advance. Say like I won $20 million. The only thing I can take out money from them in advance for is for a financial advisor. That's in the law. You're allowed to take out money to hire one in advance.
You would have to get one.
Of course, I wouldn't know how to manage $20 million. I never had it
Oh,
before.
Jesus, it'd be too much, man.
Yep, definitely. Did that law change? I think about 10 years ago, they forced them to try and keep people from going in, like from that falling into that 70% over 2 years type of thing.
Yeah.
Same as like my oldest son, he would get angry at me, but I would put money for him, but he's not getting it all right away because he's 23 years old and I want him to be able to have it at the end of the day. He would have to go through some certain, and better a financial advisor than me. So there's no friction.
Yeah.
But I would do that.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't give it to them all in one shot. You would do a every couple of year payout.
No, but that's where you get a financial advisor and they start investing it and then paying off into, because once again, if you do it in shots, then you got to start paying tax every time you give it to them. You only have one kick at the can to do it. So you come up with your number and then you get a financial advisor to manage it, and then they pay a dividend out.
A hell of a time. Believe
Well,
me.
everybody in the chat, I'm gonna say goodbye.
Take care, everyone.
We're
Okay,
gonna see
everyone,
yous
have a
all.
great day today.
See you all tomorrow. Y'all have a good one.
See you
Tomorrow's
all.
Thursday. No. Well, we'll see how it goes. If it's pouring rain out, I'll be on tomorrow morning. Okay, everybody, have a good one.
Okay,
Thank you for
everybody.
being here.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye, everyone.
I know. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, no. No way. Uh-uh.
Yeah.